Yeah, once I realized that I was doing bad, you know, I corrected myself. I'm like,
but welcome to the pre-show.
You just intro the pre-show. You don't got nothing to say.
Nah, we gotta cut it off.
No. Oh, yeah.
Exactly, smart guy.
You're right. Well, I mean, I thought we just gonna cut that part out.
But yeah, welcome to the pre-show. It's been a pretty long week. We got some money earlier.
We got some money earlier.
We got some money
yeah. I was about to say, nigga, I'm broke. I'm just as broke as when I woke up. What you talking about?
yeah.
I forgot that was a euphemism.
I was about to say it was a metaphor.
We put in some pain. You know, we're gonna get back to torture. Yeah. That's all it is. Self-inflicted torture.
It's a calisthenics park.
1,000 light years from here.
Yeah.
There's no need in telling them.
But I was
worked out
talking to you, but it's closer to us. So it might be farther to you, of course, but
where's it at?
It's near
Spring Forest Road.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
we don't live there.
Yeah, but it's near Spring Forest. But it's like a calisthenics park, nigga. We was getting busy back there, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Park is a stretch. It's more like a calisthenics place.
But that
sounds even better. Actually,
you have to call it a park. It's a park.
Yeah, because
there's no like perimeter and like measurement. You know, standard to what a park is.
But I'm talking about in terms of the equipment. Like, don't get me wrong, it's efficient as hell. But they have.
What more do you need?
Nah, you don't need. Don't get me wrong, it's sufficient as hell. But they got a low bar, a high bar, some tires, and 2 stones. Like, it's not crazy, but you can get real good money there.
Yeah.
You can get real good money there because especially in New York. There's a lot of elaborate, like they're not even calisthenic parks. They're calisthenic jungle gyms.
Yeah. It's really like
this is not even what we talking about. This look way better.
Yeah, this looks phenomenal.
This Spring Forest, nigga?
Nah, this is Peach Tree, I think.
Oh.
Damn.
It looks like it's for
5-year-olds.
Kids, right?
Yeah.
What 5-year-old is getting money?
Yeah, none of them.
I'm gonna teach them how to work those bars.
They still borrowing lunch money from their dukes. I don't know nothing about no money. But
shit.
Yeah, we was out there putting in some pain and it is necessary. It felt good.
Yeah.
How did you feel? I feel like I had to throw up and shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, that's a crazy combination.
Yeah.
I felt great, you know what I mean? I felt just, my forearms, they were pumping. You know what I mean? And that's always good to feel, when your forearms just like you can't even drive home. You know what I'm saying? You can't even one-hand the fucking wheel.
You worry the steering wheel will attack you?
Because my lat is too tight, nigga. I got to use both hands.
I fucked up in my preparation, though.
Stretching?
Nah, I had went and got one of those.
That's bad for you?
It's not bad for you, but
you drunk it
first thing in the morning, that's the first thing that you consume, like no water, no food. I think that's why my shit was feeling like, eh.
And you see,
because that happened to me one time during the AAU tournament, like literally right before the game.
Yeah.
I was on pace. I was on track to drop 30, maybe 10 and 5. But, I couldn't play the game, nigga.
Your bowel movements had other plans?
My bubble guts was fucking bubbling.
Yeah, it'll stop you.
It's worse. I'd rather have a headache.
You'd rather have a migraine?
I'd rather have a headache. I'd rather, low-key twitch my ankle a little bit.
A jam thumb.
God forbid, of course. But I'd rather have something like that than to have a hurt stomach trying to hoop.
Because you could move through life still with a headache. When that happens, depending on where you are, it's fucked everything up.
You got to roll up into a ball and cry and see if things will get better later.
So you caught your period during the AAU tournament?
Literally, nigga. Prenatal cramps.
You started spotting. I'm glad that happened.
It was good money though. It was real good money. It was worth it. It was worth it.
It was good though. It was good.
You about to be sore for a few days.
We did some static holds, bro. You do some static holds?
Nah, I don't. I've never done that.
You have to do them.
What's the static hold?
It's like you don't even pull up. You just hold it.
Oh yeah. My fault. I didn't know the term or anything.
But
I've done that.
Very good.
That's a lot of resistance.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Takes a lot of tenacity.
Yeah, I did back and tries yesterday at the gym, but
back and tries.
Yeah, so my pull-up game is weak again. So that's kind of trash. But
on the court in the gym.
I mean, that's a good try, but
pull-out game week 2.
That's good wordplay. Yeah.
Nah, that's pretty strong.
That's gay. You see, if I would have said that, There's been 13 hyenas in this motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah,
bro.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But you see, I didn't like double down on it. It was just a quick one line and boom, it's out there.
I'm sorry you're not funny enough to double down. Nigga, shit.
No, that's not the point of it.
You know, that's the point I'm trying to make.
Where's this fucking lighter? I got it. I got
I
it.
see you struggling, pimp.
But nah, man. We've been getting busy, and y'all should too, because it's gonna be a dangerous fucking summer, and you have to prepare yourself
Yeah,
for your sake. You know what I mean? Prepare yourself for us, but for you. You know what I mean?
And your enemies.
Almost like when they say like God is coming, you got to save yourself like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your enemies, most importantly, too. You got to prepare yourselves for them because it's like you got to have respect for your opposition. Like you dare challenge me and you wasn't prepared. That just shows that you have a you don't think very highly of my talents, my skills.
It sounds like the type of nigga to let victory defeat him.
On some like what's the nigga name? Tyson Fury when he was fighting in Ghana.
White dude.
Yeah, white dude. You the fighter, and Tyson Fury is the white dude. Do you?
Well, it just came up, but like, yeah, what was the point that you brought that up?
Just making sure, nigga. I'm
Continue your
just
point.
making sure you on brand
Don't
still, nigga.
find the point while trying to talk.
I already have it. I'm trying to decide which point I would like to pursue.
Take the avenue you was going. I didn't detour you. Don't focus on me.
Definitely detour. Where are we at?
No, nigga, you on the same
What
avenue.
was I talking about?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. Why would you?
Oh,
what's
but I
up
was
with you
just
bringing
using
up
that as-
boxing analogies now? What's up with you, my
Why you-
nigga?
Okay, all right, let's
What's
get
up
it.
with
He's a hater.
No,
He's a
what
hater.
happened? What
He's a
happened?
hater. So,
So-
yesterday, no, shut up.
Somebody got hands put on it?
Nah, not about to.
It could go that way.
Somebody wanted to see.
It could go that way. But what happened was we was recording promos for Good Segue. April 3rd, we have a show. A lot of things going on. But we was recording some marketing and promotions for it. We was going through a few skits. You know, nigga, you helped us with
Which
the
are
first couple
all
of them.
on our IG, LOI the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we was just coming up with ideas and shit, and he had an idea to give one of the Mexican artists, shout out Wani OG, he's on the lineup.
Shout out to Wani OG, Justo Mobbin, and Yalik. They were all in the snippet, which is on LOI the show.
Yeah,
IG.
it's pretty fire. But yeah, point being,
Yeah.
you had a sketch idea that involved Wani wearing the mitts, and I was like, that's racist.
And yeah,
That's racist.
That was
because
racist.
of the stereotype that Mexican men are great fighters, or just Mexican people.
And-
It's a fighting species. And I had mentioned that. I was like, that's racist. You know, just as a little one joke. But his insecurity,
That was a little one joke.
his insecurity is showed itself. Because I made a boxing reference, right? And like he's the boxing.
No, but
nigga.
you gotta understand. But you
So
gotta
the fact
understand
that I said something credible,
No,
he was
no.
like, nigga, who the fuck is this guy? He felt like his
who are you to
position-
Whoa,
he
you see what
felt
his-
like
you
his
see
position
what-
was in turmoil.
Let me talk. You see what his ego
Don't
has
touch me, nigga.
You see what his ego has to do in order for him to not feel stupid. But this is what happened. This is what happened.
That's what I just said about him.
Wait, that's interesting. Take.
This is
That's
what
a flip
happened.
on what. So let me hear what you got.
This is what
That's
happened.
what I just said about him.
This is what happened.
He did. That's not interesting. I
This
just
is what
did it.
happened.
It's hack.
This is what happened.
It's redundant, nigga.
This is what happened. So at first, the reason he said that is because me and Yalik, who is you see, you
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa,
Go ahead.
whoa,
Because I forgot about that shit.
Whoa.
I forgot about that shit. Go ahead. Just
So before that, he forgot conveniently.
Yeah,
So before all of that happened, before I exposed that, me and Yalik, we were pontificating on fighting because he does Muay Thai. So when
This not the Hispanic nigga.
no, it's a black dude.
Okay,
A spiritual neo rapper nigga.
Okay.
Good brother.
Just trying to keep follow.
But
So
But yeah, Juanito was the other nigga.
So when I brought the gloves and he came,
Juanito.
he instantly noticed and he was like, "Yo, whose gloves are these?" I was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? It's mine. I'm a martial artist. I know the art of martial. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All that shit. The
Yeah,
hand,
this what
the
happened.
fist of fury. I got him. And after that, Tony, maybe it's because he's been around me. And, you know, I've been kind of like dropping fighting references. So he's been feeling the need to kind of drop some fighter references.
Like, I know something
But
too.
I know something too.
Okay.
But the thing and the problem with the Canelo shit is that he connected a dot that had no reference. Like, it was no...
I didn't bring up Canelo. So what are you talking about?
You
This
brought
what
up
happened.
Canelo.
This is what happened, right? When you a karate nigga, it's like you don't get the credit for being a karate nigga unless you're whooping somebody's ass, which is, you know, like just based on eyes. That don't happen. Niggas don't just be whooping ass every day.
says that?
That's true, that's true.
Or you find a sparring partner somewhere randomly in public, right? So once they realized that they both fought, they got boxing boners and just started fucking
sparring,
just riffing about it and shit. It's
just riffing.
Yo,
I
it's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. I had like started looking at some other shit. I got distracted because they was boring, and then I looked back at everybody else. They was just on their phones and shit. And I was like, see, this how boring karate is.
What are you talking about?
This is how boring karate is. Nobody else cares. You get what I'm saying? It's like you fight to get a certain status, to get a certain credibility. Like you want to feel like a man. You didn't feel like a man before.
You didn't even. First of all, you said absolutely.
Let me keep going.
You said absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I had no way.
Let me keep going.
I'm glad
you niggas aren't listening for real though.
I have.
You're not listening.
Well, continue.
You got to think. You know how excited he is to bring up the fact that he does martial arts? When he first started doing this shit, it was one day we was at the gym, right? We was leaving this shit. And I forgot what the nigga said to us, but we was on some in-passing shit. And he was like, yeah, woody woody woo, dude. And Justin was like, nah, man, I prefer these, right? And he was just so hype. He was so horny to finally tell a nigga that he's been training.
He got hands.
That's the point, though. Like, you don't get the credit because niggas don't train. But so unless we in the dojo with you or you Jazzy Jeff.
But you see, also,
Tony,
people who train for real, they don't talk about it.
But you see, say it again.
People who train for real,
what they don't do.
They don't talk about it like that.
Unless you're around a nigga who also trains. Unless you're around a nigga who also trains. Which is why it's like, what's up with all these fighter references? And that joke, because he trains. But all in all, right?
Niggas became instant brothers.
You see what I'm saying?
It is a brotherhood.
And you want to know what's crazy? I remember that day when I was like, I forgot what happened. I think it was like a Middle Eastern dude. He barely spoke English or something. Yeah. But we was in passing. I was like, basketball. I was like,
I forgot what we was talking.
I was like, nah, I like these. I like these. And he was like, what? Like, what?
I forgot about this.
He was like, what do you mean by that? Like, his face was like, he looked at me like I was Tom Clancy. Like, nigga, like this nigga is some super nigga.
Yo, he looked at him like, did this nigga just threaten me for trying to be friendly? Nah, he was so scared.
That's what I thought just now.
Well, no, he wasn't.
That's exactly what he
Well, I didn't mean to scare the guy. You know.
But you see, that's what happens when you get a new power, a new talent.
Yeah.
Something new in your toolbox that comes with a level of responsibility.
A lot of times you can't wait to test it out.
And niggas just be so horny to find another nigga or to do it. Like, it's
but
cool
he's saying that about me, but he's continually shitting on you about being better than you at basketball. So, and you've also...
Only when it calls for it.
No, but if that's the case, I just acquired this ability. You've always had the ability of basketball, but you still have the arrogance of a nigga who just started training basketball. So what's up with that?
No, he has
but it doesn't even matter.
He has the arrogance of a nigga who didn't make it very far, as far as he wanted to within the thing he loves.
Wait, but let me continue. You didn't make it. wait, no, that's no joke.
Find something.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
But you know what's crazy?
What was that?
He was trying to find something. He was looking.
He didn't have anything.
Like, you hate seeing your friends on their tippy toes. It's nasty, right? It's gross.
Hey,
I ain't know this nigga was touching.
But it's funny because
go ahead.
I was waiting for the punch.
I don't know how hard that hurts. Because I gave up sports, soccer. My mom couldn't pay for that shit. I was like, fuck it, sports not for me. I'ma just end up doing some
sport in the world.
I'ma just end up doing some cool shit.
I think it hurt Tone, but I don't think he's hurt anymore.
No, and you niggas don't understand. Fuck if Tone is hurt. Think about how much you've been helped, nigga. If I was in the NBA, there's no LOI, nigga. You gotta understand. What would you be doing?
I would do.
If I was in the NBA,
I would do more. I would just be doing some cool shit.
He wouldn't be doing none of this shit.
I would be doing some cool shit.
I brought you into this game. I could take you out.
What are you talking about?
Nigga, don't do
crazy,
that. Don't do that. One day,
crazy?
I got high as shit. It was like me and my homie, we funny. Let's start a podcast. Okay. What would you do if I was D1 somewhere? Running through white bitches, hitting 3-pointers. Where would?
Well,
I just want you.
No, so if you was living your dream that didn't come true, I would be living my dream that wouldn't come true. So we would both be living our dreams. Fuck, nigga.
He'd be Black Dynamite.
Yeah, nigga, I would be jumping out of helicopters, nigga. Fuck you. Running through white bitches. You just see the life he envisioned for himself.
I did.
No, that's for you.
Running through liabilities. Fuck you. You know the black women that watch this?
Bro, you so inconsistent, nigga. 2 episodes ago. Fuck this. this podcast and shit, dog. I swear to God.
Let's get into it.
Done.
I don't know what we gonna talk about.
You can't have nothing. You can't debate with a nigga like that. You can't pontificate on shit because he always changing his mind.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Nigga, take it.
You inconsistent.
Take a chip. Yo, in the car, this nigga Tony, this nigga, he got in my car. Didn't stop.
Your sister's car.
Well,
stop it.
Because she told me to drive her car. I have.
And you listen to women.
I have, black women. Older black women that mean much to me.
Yeah. As you should. Good boy.
So this nigga, he got in my car. He was like, yo, I haven't been sober in days. Like, I can't stop thinking, bruh. Like, I haven't been sober in days. Like, how long have you been sober, bruh? Like, oh my God, it feels so good. I just have all these thoughts. Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Yo, let you tell a story, nigga.
That's what happened.
Fucking crazy.
It was just a sporadic. Come on, dog.
This what happened. Like he said, I haven't been sober. Well, put it this way. The closest I get to sober is coming down from a high and then getting high again within 15 minutes.
Okay,
That's close I get to sober. So today, I ran out of weed the other day. So fucking, we work out early as shit in the morning. You know, we getting in good money, good work at the start of the day. You know what that does to your brain. It gets the momentum going and all that shit. Plus, I'm sober and I'm never sober for more than like 30 minutes to an hour at a time. So you got to think 7 hours of sober, fresh off a good workout. It's Easter. Feels good. And by the way, Merry Easter to you niggas if that's what y'all do.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday now, but Happy Easter or whatever. If you have kids, if you have kids, really happy Easter to you. If you're single with no kids, or if you have a girl with no kids, like fuck you, nigga, this ain't for you.
But yeah.
This is my church.
Literally.
Nigga, it's about the kids. Nigga, ain't nobody care about no.
Yeah, churches, they get enough text.
Nigga, about some bunnies and some eggs.
But like I said, niggas was in the car. So I'm in the car with this nigga, and my brain is just going a million miles a minute because I forgot how much of a genius I was when I'm not under the influence. I was literally thinking at like 1,000 thoughts.
But you see, But you see, that's the thing, right? The reason. Let me do this. Damn. It's unprofessional. But the reason I smoke a lot of weed, probably need to slow down. But that's the thing. I'm like, did you think that the weed was holding you back?
Holding back is like it's dramatic
because
it's not improving and it's definitely hurting a little bit.
It's not improving it, but it's
I don't think it's good. I think that's the recipe for bad. It's not improving, but what I get in the decline. How do you know it's not improving? Put it this way: what I get in the decline isn't like, I can still perform at that level. Like all the episodes we've ever recorded, I've been high. I perform just as fine, but
fiend,
not just as fine. Don't say fiend. You couldn't even eat a fucking chopped cheese without doing drugs first.
Nigga, no.
You couldn't.
Why would you put? I remember when you told me that story about how you had to get high before you ate that fucking. Don't put that story on me.
But this is about you. This is about you, pimp.
Continue your story.
You are a junkie.
Regardless, you're not good. You're good. You're good in spite of the weed.
That's the point I was trying to make.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the point I was trying to make.
It's not because of the weed. You're good in spite of it.
I never said I was good because of the weed. You're not listening. The weed is fucking.
The weed is fucking him up.
Yeah, it's fucking with his hand.
No, it's
he making arguments I ain't making.
Oh, well, I just thought. Okay. You was just doing your talking in circle shit.
He doing his double down shit.
He is the closer one to a junkie though.
He's doing his hack shit.
Closer one to the junkie.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel him.
Before nigga,
I like it. I'm agree with that because
exactly. You should, but let me get on him.
I say that just because how he kept trying to get on me about that New York story where he was looking for weed. When I think back on that moment. When I watch how he's unable to like know what else is going on in life,
scratching
the pace at which the pace at which he was walking, the head turn left and right as he's moving. It's like I need to spot
I don't want to hit
any
my
sign
car.
I can. Like it's like he's on the sidewalk looking left and right, like trying to find like
a squirrel. Like he did so much pre-workout, he can't even like it's not going through his blood
up,
properly.
It's gonna be a good episode.
That nigga was charged up. Oh my god.
So first of all,
explain yourself.
So charged up, bro.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great. Y'all getting a good one because they want to talk shit, and it's always a double team. I love a 2-on-1.
It's not a 2-on-1
because it's the only way I feel normal.
It's not a
honestly.
2-on-1.
So
That's
first
you
of
being
all,
insecure.
back to you, black woman. And AJ, of course, you know this.
Good. That was
back
funny.
to you.
That was funny.
And they don't know that. So when we were walking, me and Tony's mom was like behind us. Where are we going? Do y'all got a maps? Who got the Apple Maps? Yeah. I'm like, bro, mom, chill. Like, goddamn, we walking to go get some weed. She like, man, my feet hurt. I'm like, what, bitch?
Now you're just making shit up. Now you're making shit up.
Your feet wasn't hurting, nigga. I remember.
No, nigga. You remember what you want to because of what you thought.
Your feet wasn't hurting.
No, nigga. And I never said, where's the maps at? I said, let's look at the map.
To defend Mrs.
I said, let's look at the map, nigga. Let's know where the fuck we going.
My nigga,
you was just moving. It makes a difference. I know
let me talk real quick.
You was just moving on a fucking crazy pace.
Let's be honest.
You was fiending out.
He was trying to smell it. He was trying to track it with his scissors.
It's a couple different caveats. It's a couple different caveats. My normal stride is twice the speed of Lauren's walk speed. So, of course, it's going to feel like I'm fucking walking fast. And we were in New York. But wait. And why the fuck would we stop in 32-degree weather? Nigga, we got to keep moving.
It wasn't that cold.
Now you see,
it wasn't that cold.
We got to keep moving.
I hope y'all can hear the sensationalization of this nigga's story.
No, fuck the sensationalization. Hear the jitteriness. We gotta keep going. We gotta get this butter, nigga.
No. And when you want to know what's crazy? This nigga Tony was my apprentice watching my 6. You know what I'm saying?
Watching your what?
You was watching my 6, like Alpha Bravo. Like he was like, I got your back.
Nigga, because he couldn't walk beside you. You was moving so goddamn fast.
No, because that was the plan. I watch the front, you watch the side. You catch what I miss. You get what I'm saying? And that was the plan.
That's because we do good pick and rolls, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
It's not because I'm itching like you.
Oh, yeah. But when we got in,
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the most secure.
The most egregious part was like you trying to take credit for finding the spot that you bumped into. Like
he settled for less.
He settled for less.
Pause.
He wanted to go to a dankery and settle for a bodega.
Pause.
Bro,
pause.
And then I know you're gonna use what I said the way I said what I said, but regardless of what I actually said just now, what I mean by that is, nigga, you're light years ahead of everybody. We're trying to get to one street. You see some other random shit that's a bodega. You're like, let's just find out. And you're saying, and then you go to the bodega, and luckily the nigga in the bodega had some weed for you.
And you know what's so crazy?
The fucking story like you was a Superman to find the weed.
Literally, but that's what super niggas do. And you know what's so crazy about that shit? We was a block away from the real shit. Like we just happened to settle. And I was cool with anything because I smoke Aki weed.
We wasn't,
and I'm righteous about it.
We was a block.
I don't pretend to supplement with Aki weed when I get nervous.
The black guy's
and
yelling.
My itch is too scratchy.
The black guy's
and I gotta settle the handle right now.
The black guy's yelling. I'm scared. You see what the fuck he just said? And first of all, how would he know that we was a block away? If I had the maps,
we was on.
I had the maps.
We was supposed to go to 5th. We was on 4th. It was supposed to go to 5th.
I thought it was 6, but regardless, we was a block away from where we were supposed to be.
First of all, right? I want everybody to know this. When we were in New York, that walk, it took so much longer because I had a fucking, oh my God, Aunt Jemima behind me, fucking talking up a storm, trying to stop me from going to where I needed to go. But look,
but you ain't had no time.
I wasn't trying to. They laughed at Aunt Jemima, nigga. Trust me. But look, man.
Nevertheless, it was a great time.
Nah, man,
it was a good time in New York. It was good times in New York. Lauren almost died.
I did.
You relapsed. What did AJ do? I don't know. AJ probably did his thing. But let's intro the show.
Trying to fuck Taylor.
How long has this pre-show been?
20.
Yeah,
30.
Get into it.
25.
25?
Yeah, 25.
Honestly, you might as well just don't leave the pre-show up the whole time.
AJ, he's gonna do it.
All right,
but I mean, he'll probably find a good spot.
It doesn't make a difference.
It's like 15 minutes of great shit.
For audio listeners, they don't even know.
Yeah,
we just happen to say LOI the show at a certain point, and YouTube don't give a fuck, nigga. They know what this is. You clicked on it.
Yeah, but I guess we're gonna find in this episode. It's not much to talk about. Did you add to that note?
Nope, I didn't add to that note because we got into the pre-show pretty early. But matter of fact, I think it was something.
Let's find it.
I think it was something on my heart already.
I was about to say, we might just have to find it.
Nah, it was something on my heart already. Let me put this shit up. Oh, I didn't. Let me send this shit because I don't feel like adding all this to the note. But in Baltimore, Oh, we gonna intro the show?
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Niggas. Welcome back. Another episode of LOI, the show, hosted by two of America's most wanted here.
Jay Noblez. Oh, damn. Sometimes you don't say your name first. You let me say my name first.
No.
So you need to get consistent, nigga.
You see that, people at home?
Well,
you saw
just
how
say
fast
it.
he blamed another man for his mistake?
I'm sorry.
That was lightning quick. It was almost like it was muscle memory.
Oh, my God.
It's almost like it's encoded in you. But I am Tone Groove.
Jay Noblez, white man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to lovely ladies, the Legion of Leisure, all the good people that clicked on this video and liked and shared. I don't know. Niggas don't be sharing the video, but
Who knows?
shout out to all the people that clicked the video. Again, we have a show. If you are anywhere near North Carolina, Raleigh that is, we're hosting a show, Poorhouse with Chubbs, you know what I'm saying, the underground social media specialist. That's what he goes by. But it's called Draft Day. April 3rd is the day. April 3rd. Doors open at 7. Show start around 8:30. But yeah,
Literally.
Make sure you go to our page, LOI the show. Get all that information. Dropped a couple, different sketches. Would you say? Those are sketches.
Skits. Funny promotions.
Yeah, funny promotions.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Like, cause I got sketches. I have actual sketch ideas. It's like some real shit. So I wouldn't even call it that.
Yeah.
Don't even think that that's our reputation in that field.
Of course,
we could do a lot crazier. And white man, could you please give me a charger?
Yeah, I got you.
If you could, my phone is on 1%.
I got you, bro.
And it's kind of a conundrum because I do need you to pull up what I just sent to you in that link.
All right. Which one?
The one that's right under DEI. So, and I wanted to get your take on this because
Yeah.
you a political nigga now all of a fucking sudden.
Don't call me. Look, I'm not Charlemagne.
You know what's funny? You actually are.
I'm not Charlemagne.
You actually are. You get it? No, sorry. Appreciate it. But I wanted to get your take on this because what's going on in Baltimore right now? Niggas know Baltimore is a predominantly black place.
And
y'all, I sound so educated right now.
no,
I'm
you
just ripping.
don't. And
I'm
it's
just
crazy
sweating
because it's like, do you want me to help you?
No, nigga, I get it. I just gotta. I'm trying to make sure my phone don't die. It's on 1%.
And real quick before you get to that, sorry for all the people that can't get home within a reasonable time because of that bridge and all the lives that was lost. I think about 4 or 6. But unfortunate. But what's up with the
that shit was crazy as fuck. But this is the mayor of Baltimore.
Yeah.
He's addressing what's going on in the city. And I don't want to say niggas are being racist, but they are treating him like he's a young nigga in position that he shouldn't be in.
So it is a weird thing, right? So it happened, right? The bridge fell, and it really all started after he woke up. It was 2:30, and cameras was on him, and for some reason all of the bot accounts, I'm gonna just call them bot accounts for all intents and purposes, on Twitter just was like, yo, what's up with this DEI integration? What's up with this nigga? Where's his suit? Why isn't his suit on? Why is he wearing a
fucking champion hoodie?
A champion hoodie. Yeah. You know what I mean? With Nikes, you know what I'm saying? AE ones. He was fly, but you're not supposed to be fly during tragic events. But I was trying to think of who we do this to, because it's why do they really just hate us like that? Do they really just hate niggas, or is this just a big troll? You get what I mean?
The thing,
and it's feeding into the troll, making this worse. I feel like him feeding into all of this troll hate is only going to make it real.
How do you think he's feeding into
it? By bringing it up, because he brought it up because he saw all of the hate on Twitter.
This is what it is. People, it's a time of tragedy. He's a person in a position of power, and people are just of course you're gonna get ridiculed, but he's getting an unfair amount of ridicule. And the thing about being black and just racism in general, I've always said this shit. It's the thing is that you don't know if bad things are happening to you because you're a regular person and bad shit just happens to niggas, or if bad things are happening to you because you're black.
Exactly.
But this is just one of them obvious situations where it's because the nigga black. They keep calling him the DEI mayor, and on black Twitter, they're saying that that's the new N-word. That's the new way of belittling the nigga's position. It's they're kind of trying to say he's a token, even though he earned his spot.
Yeah.
And just play the video because it's a lot to unpack into this shit.
It's so beautiful. Well, Isn't it beautiful that like we went from like, you know, jigaboo to like, you know, this and like to the oon word?
It's not as magic. It's not as well. I do feel you. It is. It's beautiful.
I didn't want to.
It's majestic, but it's not as majestic when the magician shows the tricks.
Yeah.
We trying to impress that 4th grade teacher in the comments.
Yeah,
like, come on now.
yeah.
Just put this for. Shout out you, young lady. We gonna address that later.
Yeah.
But what was my train of thought? Play this.
Let's play this.
That's where it was.
You know very well that black men and young black men in particular have been the boogeyman for those who are racist and think that only straight, wealthy white men should have a say in anything. We've been the boogeyman from them since the first day they brought us to this country. And what they mean by DEI, in my opinion, is duly elected incumbent. We know what they want to say, but they don't have the courage to say the N-word. And the fact that I don't believe in their untruthful and wrong ideology, and I am very proud of my heritage and who I am and where I come from, scares them, because me being at my position means that their way of thinking, their way of life, of being comfortable and while everyone else suffers, is going to be at risk, and they should be afraid, because that's my purpose in life.
Oh man,
Pause real quick. And I do want to eventually play what he says right there, because he handled that shit perfectly. But I just remembered overall why this is even happening on LOI the show. It's niggas like this that if he was running for local office around Raleigh, I would actually start paying attention to. And that's always been my thing about the political process, is that they put too much fucking onus on us to just want to vote, as opposed to actually having candidates that niggas would vote for. I would definitely vote for this nigga, and that's why they're trying to tear him down. Because he's going to get niggas like me, you, Lauren's already responsible.
Yeah.
So is AJ to a certain degree, even though he still do nefarious shit. I ain't gonna tell his business.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's a menace for a reason. But
white
that's why this is happening.
Yeah.
Because what we saw with Barack Obama, and I don't know how you feel about Obama in general now, because like most black people, like the take has evolved.
Yeah.
Oh,
because the domino already fell, nigga. They ain't get no money.
Yeah, literally. Obama just seemed like a magical nigga. You get what I'm saying? He had like a lot of charm, and it was kind of like fooling. He seems like a real nigga for all intents and purposes.
But that's the thing, though. Like, the irony is, like, sometimes the nigga who takes the stand to be the leader isn't always the person who needs to be in that spot.
For sure.
And sometimes the people who should be don't want to be. Like, this nigga, he would never try to run. Like, has
he? Who, the dude on the left?
Yeah, has he tried?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the mayor of Baltimore right now. I'm talking about that
the nigga who was just speaking.
The guy who was just speaking, yeah. Not the dude who's reacting to this video.
Oh,
and shout out, I mean, well, shit, shout out to that brother too, nigga. I don't know you politics.
Well, yeah, I was about to say he is, I was about to say he's the mayor.
What's his name?
Who?
The video, the who did the video?
Somebody was Scott.
I'll go look it up.
Something Scott. It starts with an M and his last name is Scott.
Yeah,
and if we was gonna
to
endorse a candidate, we probably should have had his name in, bro.
Oh, not just the candidate. I'm talking about the YouTuber.
Yeah, no, shout out to that, brother.
𝙼𝙾𝚃 Stacy. Shout out to you.
Yeah. But how do y'all niggas feel about this?
I mean, nah, it's a weird, tricky. It's Twitter hate. Like, I feel like him even addressing it, like I said, it turns that boogie monster into a real thing that, like, you can actually see. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just gotta, like, not even address that goofy shit.
So you would turn the other cheek type of thing.
It's not turn the other cheek, but you got to know when to strike. Like, sometimes you just got to take the jab. Like, you got.
He's doing it again, Lauren. He's doing it again. See, karate niggas. You always got to fucking put that shit out there and then keep your belt.
Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. All right. I'm just making the metaphor.
You know what's crazy about that shit? Like, and so when we first got there, Wani, he was looking in the trunk of his car. He saw the gloves and he saw the belt. And you know, Justin was doing the fucking dramatic shit. He was like, yeah, he was lassoing his fucking belt around and shit.
What belt?
Yeah. The fucking karate nigga belt. You know,
you got one of those.
Yeah.
Oh.
But listen, because Wani
Jiu-jitsu.
didn't know,
it's
like,
just in there.
Wani had no knowledge. So, like, he just saw everything. He was like, oh my God, you're a martial artist? I was like, Wani, the nigga's a white belt. It's sitting in his trunk.
But
you don't know what that means, but he's naive to the game.
White belt with a stripe. And first of all, You could be a white belt, and he doesn't even know what that means.
Got a stripe on his shirt, nigga.
Yeah, because that's
having a stain on your garments
stain.
isn't status.
Nigga,
that's the in between of the next level, low key.
No,
sorry, go ahead.
It is,
and you can get multiple stripes, but you don't know the context of what even
a
white belt is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what about it?
You're a white belt. That's what I'm saying.
But
I don't know. Teach me, ninja. Teach me, my ninja.
We're gonna give it 3 minutes, and then we're gonna go back to preaching about black shit. But let me talk.
Let me talk.
Let me talk.
I got you.
This is the problem, and this is what I wanted to say in the beginning when he first brought this up, is that he's jealous of my abilities.
No,
he's jealous of my abilities, people, of whoop ass. He can't just drop in bass and fucking, you know what I mean? But he wants to do that. Why else would he react to Wani praising me like, yo, you know how to like, fucking nigga up? You know what I'm saying?
He's right.
That's his insecurity.
He's absolutely
of him wanting to be like us, Lauren.
Something like
why you think he's always talking about your small feet, your feeble hands, all of that?
Did you just reach for a partner? That was
no. I saw.
You're a stand-up comic. You're a stand-up comic. You stand alone.
No,
you don't need a friend to fucking hop on your point, nigga. Don't do that.
What are you talking about?
I saw that shit right there. But you're right.
Best way to interject.
I am jealous of you. Just like your ability to have complete delusion and like the expectations you set for yourself is remarkable, nigga. I lived in the fantasy world too where I was the strongest nigga alive.
I would be a way better mayor than you.
Okay.
I would be a better mayor.
You got a better white man voice.
I would run a better infrastructure than you, nigga. How you feel about that?
You would be a better face of a campaign. I'd be a better grandmaster behind the scenes. Like, I get you elected, my nigga.
How many movies have you watched, nigga?
We'll work together.
What are you talking about, grandmaster?
He'll be the face. He'll be the face. You get what I'm saying?
We talking about chess?
And I'll be the deep state. I'll be the nigga behind the scenes that's actually making the decisions that he announced.
Lauren,
he just called you the DEI.
Lauren, I've seen the same Joe Rogan and Alex Jones episodes. This is all
Joe
all
Rogan
he knows.
And Alex Jones.
That's all his context of the deep state and the world.
Like, you're reaching now. I'm just saying, you the puppet. I'm the puppeteer, nigga. Yeah, ventriloquism.
It's not much I feel about it. I guess how I feel is that next time he needs to just keep his head down, try to fix his community, not worry about what's being said on Twitter, worry about what people are actually saying.
So
in front
he
of his
responded
face.
to a tweet from who? Who tweeted that?
It was a plethora of people, but I will say,
it was just outcry.
Was it like a news outlet that first called him DEI?
No, bro.
Yes, it was news outlets that did it. No, it was definitely news outlets.
I'm not
going to
say that, but I did see people with check marks. I saw people with followings that like.
Check mark don't really mean that much nowadays.
But it does,
especially on Twitter.
It is very inflated.
You buy that shit.
But you know what I mean. You know,
yeah, you mean like for what you say, you're saying actual bigger people like who earned that or who have like a voice on there.
And look, it might just be like a fucking white dude with a haircut and a fucking collar shirt that's making me think he's somebody. But the niggas had like 60-something thousand followers, and the main point was that like, yeah, man, like I like how the DEI mayor was dressing unprofessionally, things of that, and it was thousands of people.
I mean, he didn't help himself.
How he responded, I do respect that. That was the best way to respond. Like, it was almost on some like Bane shit. Like, you know, like prepare yourself. You know, if you hate me, you're gonna want to kill me in the future. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm just gonna stay in front of you. That's how he responded.
I don't know what video you watched, nigga.
No, I feel what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be this no matter what type shit. Like,
especially with the added sound effects. It sounded it sounded like a movie intro.
And I don't know if it's like, it's weird. It's like trying to change that space as far as like the image of what a mayor should look like. It's hard to even approach that or take that on. So it's like going into certain arenas, you kind of know what you're going to be looked at like.
Oh.
So it's like to take that on as well, to not dress the part, I guess, quote unquote. It's a bold move.
And real quick,
it's a bold move.
It's like he's not complying. And I wanted to ask you niggas, do you have a problem with that? Like, do you feel like he should be not playing the part, but trying harder to not have white people on his ass? Because I don't think he should be doing that at all.
One more time. Say it one more time.
Do you think that he should go with the shenanigans, like take off the bomber jackets when he's doing press conferences, put on a suit, try to play the good Negro role?
Well, that's the thing. Like,
I think
the whole context. The whole context is that the bridge fell, and it's like 2:45 to like 3 a.m. right now. Like,
of the video, but I'm asking because this is another thing, and that's why it's easy to do this DEI shit and
because
say
because of
how he presents
himself. That's what I was trying to get at.
Can you look up Baltimore mayor, and we're gonna count how many fitted hats he's wearing. We're gonna count how many suits pop up. Because that's really going to answer a lot of different questions. Ah, shit.
Yeah, he's in a lot of bomber jackets. He's got a lot of varsities.
Okay.
Look, okay, Lauren, you see that picture with the fat ass afro in the middle at the top row? Right there. This is the problem with trying to play the part. He looks fucking ridiculous. That shit looks so inauthentic. He looks like he's trying to be cool Obama, as opposed to just being himself and just getting the job done.
Yeah,
for people at home, they can't see this, but just imagine the most like ridiculous shit you ever imagined.
I was about imagine
and then amplified by 2.
Imagine an Egyptian with a Negro afro.
See, he it's crazy. He looks less black with the afro.
And that's the thing, right? Like, everybody knows you have to sponge it, man. You gotta sponge it. But that's what
he does.
That's where I agree with
right
no, that's where I agree with the
sponged up.
But
oh yeah, I forgot.
But you can do that when you're solidified.
Naps.
You can do that when you're solidified. And wait, real quick. The fact that you were confused, you're not black. How are you confused?
A black thing. That's colorism.
How did you not?
You know that's colorism, right?
How did you not know that?
You know he
Lauren,
got
did you know
hair.
that?
He got Dominican hair.
You knew what I was saying, though.
Yeah,
First of all, sponges didn't even get popular until we was in like middle school. So don't act like niggas had a childhood of sponging their hair. That's a fad that came and went.
What does that have to do with you being confused that I brought up niggas sponging their hair?
Let's get into colorism because this is your insecurity.
But you see,
hold on.
You see, if I would have brought up, why doesn't he just wet his hair? Tony would be like, yeah. Why doesn't he just wet his hair? Like, you fucking mix.
He would have jumped on it. He would have jumped on it.
Insecure. He's mad he don't have the H2Os and goals. But my brother.
No, I think he's mad that you keep trying to act like you're on our side with the hair shit when you're not.
I let the white man talk. White man
talk. He's mad at that.
That's your insecurity about your waves. Yeah, I know where that just came from. Yeah, that Patreon exclusive. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yo.
Put it this way. This is colorism. Because I am not mixed by any means. I'm a black man. I'm a brother.
Okay, wait.
I say, hold on.
Lauren.
Hold on.
No, I'm gonna give you, I'm a improv one more time, straight face. Because you chuckled. Believe it.
What do you mean?
I want you to believe it when you say it.
Because I'm on a comedy podcast, nigga, and I'm sitting next to a ridiculous looking motherfucker. Look at you, nigga. How could you not laugh looking at this nigga face? Nigga, Lauren, you back on Black and Miles, man? What you got?
No, what the fuck? Why do you say that like that?
Because nigga, my heart was broken, nigga.
Nah, this the old shit.
When in devious eye. I was about to say this nigga black on the Black and Miles. Blackest nigga is.
Yeah.
But that's colorism. Just because I have curly hair doesn't mean that I'm a different species than you. But you see, that's what the white man taught you. That's exactly what happened. That's why he put light-skinned niggas in the home, dark-skinned niggas with your naps out in the field to divide us, to separate us. That wasn't me. You listening to Master's propaganda.
Wait. No,
I ain't said
wait. Naps, not coarse hair, not 4C.
Yeah.
Naps.
Sound like a house nigga, yeah.
See, he's doing it again.
Sound like
what is wrong with the word naps?
It's not. It's about the picture.
Break it down. No, break it down.
Let me break it. Let me break it.
Think about it.
You asking a white man to break it down?
Think about it. Think about it.
It's about the picture you just painted.
It's about the picture he painted and the way he's yelling at me when he's saying it. Why are you talking about my beautiful, luscious hair like that, nigga?
Sounds like a person who hasn't had to take it as seriously as to the heart as, you know what I'm saying, some of us have.
Cheerleader. That's cool. But
you just sound like you haven't had the
That's mine, nigga. That's mine.
That's not yours. That's not yours. It's everybody.
I promise you.
See, Lauren, that's the thing with Lauren.
No,
that's the thing with Lauren.
I was just saying, I did say it first, though.
You reach out to him like he's a buoy, and it's kind of disrespectful.
No, the first time I referenced Lauren as a cheerleader, I think it was when it might have been the basketball days, but regardless, look.
No, let me get to my point.
What was your point?
I forgot it. Colorism, nigga. White man in your head has taught you everything you know about black people. What is wrong with the word nap? Think about it. What is wrong with the word? Who taught you that was a negative thing?
So
It's not a negative word. Nobody here thinks. I don't think it's a negative word.
No, because I said naps, and you was like, why you say naps? Why didn't you say
because I'm trying to paint you as who you are. See, the word only matters when it comes from a person who, you know, like, it only matters when it comes from a person who's not a part of the culture, who's not a part of, you know, having naps, who doesn't know what naps really mean, what they are.
Keep
so
talking.
when you say it, and you say it from this perspective as if you are one of us, but you're not, and you use it, we know you're not because you use it in the wrong context. When you use it in the wrong context, you label yourself as that person who shouldn't use the term, and now it's offensive.
First of all, the first person in this motherfucking studio to other somebody was him, because he said, you got curly hair, you Dominican. Y'all niggas are, I can't have this conversation with y'all. I just realized you're stupid.
No.
Y'all both stupid.
No.
When they lose, they reserve the insults. You told me that.
And
no.
I just found out why he. I just found out. I just realized why you're his favorite.
We're not.
I
stupid.
just realized why you're his favorite.
Lauren, we're not stupid. Mark this. We're.
Why would you call yourself that? See, the white man's propaganda is so deep in your subconscious.
That's what we are.
It's so deep that you called yourself that. You were the first person to say that.
No. But what I don't like.
I want more for you, my brother.
What I don't like.
I want more for you. I want you to stop using words like DEI. Just call him a man.
Nigga, I was big in this.
Put that Lucky Charm back on before you lose it.
Big
and had to go and get another 25-cent token.
I was bigging this black man up the whole time. And, you know, this is America. If we're going to big up a black man, we got to tear one down. Shout out to Olay. She completely dismembered. What's that nigga name?
Eric Adams.
Eric Adams. Our good sister Olay.
I was watching that whole shit.
Sister. She's fucking smart as shit. And yeah, man, you know, our friends do cool shit.
Our friends do immaculate things, and she fucking held her weight. I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about it in depth on Homeroom, because that's where shit like that happens.
We're gonna talk about it, but I still wanted to, you know, big her up.
But yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you do got to get out your fake camping for black women badge every fucking episode.
Fake camping for black women. You want to bring up that black woman?
Which one?
That you had a quarrel with.
Quarrel? I had a quarrel with a black woman?
That you was like, I'm gonna call her a stupid, funky. You tell her lace front is all exposed and shit. Talk about it. Because you wanted to talk about it in the car.
Did you hear the stutter in that? Because he's improving right now. He's new to it. He's making shit up right now. What black woman are you talking about? I'm dead ass. Like I swear to God, I thought that you was joking.
I'm talking about the black woman that commented down below.
Oh yeah. Let me read a comment.
Now you remember.
I was gonna save it for Wild and Wise, but you brought it up. So fuck it.
We're talking about black women.
Yeah. And so another sister. I'm pretty sure it's the same sister.
I'm gonna find her next time.
That's just always disappointing in LOI.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm surprised that she keeps coming back.
Always disappointed, then?
Usually disappointed. On average.
Okay, well, okay.
The thing is, right?
Yeah.
We're in our young 20s, and we got a wide audience. Like, it's niggas as old as Cletus that watch.
Yeah.
It's niggas as young as, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I really have no idea.
Probably 12, at least 11.
Literally, but I'm trying to find this comment real quick. Okay, so she replied, and this is not her first time having a grievance with the show, the quality, the intelligence.
Yeah.
She says, the childish antics are so cringe. Fellas, let's elevate, please. And
how is there? Look,
there's so many different angles I want to take. So the first one, do I want to sweet or sour? Sweet or sour first. You choose.
Well, look, I'm always going to be sweet for my black women, so you're sour.
Sweet, sour, sweet.
I only got one sweet for her, so you better lay it perfectly.
Look, well, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm keeping it sweet
because you are scared to say your opinion to a black woman.
Nah,
but
man.
I feel you. I understand where you're coming from, because there are periods in time on this podcast where shit gets a little childish. You know, with children here, this is humor. This is a place for humor. You got to understand that first and foremost. But I forgot all the. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really have a lot of sweet. All I had was sour. Where were you when we proceeded to have a 2-hour debate on this podcast about the efficiency of the public school system?
Yeah,
being a public school teacher,
Uh-huh.
I feel like This is what the take is.
Yeah,
true.
I get it. The immature. It's immature shit that goes on down here. I'm dealing with these two niggas. Imagine what you would think. Sitting here with these children.
Likewise.
But you gotta understand that there is a redeeming quality to this shit. sometimes we spark intelligence. We spark some serious shit. We just talked about a man.
And look, you got
and she never comments. There's only a comment when we fucking up. There's never no comment when we out here really.
But this is also the beautiful thing, right? Because it's like we never get the chance to bring up, like, can you go back to it? Can you go back to the comment section?
Yeah, I can.
Oh damn! I didn't think it was.
No,
he got all the way about it.
It wasn't on this episode that she wrote it, but
why didn't we bring up?
No, it was on this one. This is the last one.
Why?
Most recent.
Yeah.
Why didn't we bring up? Wait, stop. Why didn't we bring up the word of blend? I fuck with y'all. Keep going. Why didn't we bring up that nigga? You get what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like,
I get what you're saying.
We can't like. She deserves to say
when you have a.
She deserves to say we're ignorant because she has commented like, I don't want to say like positive comments, but it's like, you know, I like y'all boys. Keep going. Auntie here checking in, like whatever.
For the most part. But you see, the thing is, when somebody says I fuck with y'all, keep it going. That's like that's a satisfied customer. It is like. It's nothing to fix. Like, apparently doing fucking perfect. We only got to satisfy, or not satisfy, but we only got to bring into question the people who are having a hard time with this shit. Because at the end of the day, this is for entertainment. We want you to like this. This isn't somewhere to come and get pissed off at for the week. Like, that's not the goal of this. This isn't Red Ball.
But this is the problem. Like, well, not a problem, but maybe she just expects more of us, which she should. You know what I mean? Behind every black man is a bad black woman who's smart and can do shit.
And my rebuttal to that is, how much more do you want? Stress myself thin, nigga.
Yeah.
Thinking as fucking intelligently as I can on this podcast.
I was about to say, and since, how do you know she's a...
I did the research. Click on the profile.
Oh.
I did the research.
So...
I even commented. Like it wasn't me.
Okay. So
see, click on
this is gonna be
this not on the screen, right?
No,
because we don't want to dox nobody.
And she does look familiar, but if this is the case, I want you to DM us.
She has a lot of positive comments too, though. I think
she does.
For sure.
I want you to DM us your average, your fucking children's grade average. You know what I mean? Since you're so like. Y'all need to do better.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But
don't do it.
No,
because
I don't like.
Fuck you. Because you know you give it up.
Nah, but I am saying like it is kind of ironic. Like shit, we not doing much. I hope you doing more. At least some pizza parties or something. But shit.
And the thing is, the childish antics. Like you need that. She needs that. Think about this. And she deals with children on a daily basis. And who better to study than your enemy?
And Tony, for all, look,
Lauren, a light bulb just went off in Lauren's head.
And look, I'm not. Look, you're the only child here, right? Nobody's fucking children.
You're younger than me. 2000s kid.
Yeah, and that's ironic. You need to act your age, nigga. But look, have y'all seen the unprofessional, The Good Times? The Good Times trailer for Netflix. It's a black show. Imagine the Proud Family.
They're doing a cartoon for it, right?
The cartoon. Yeah. Have y'all seen it?
Nah. I heard it was bad.
They're redoing Good Times?
So, yeah, but it's a cartoon version.
Animated.
So, I didn't. So, it's the first link at the top of the notes.
All right, I got you.
Or you just go to YouTube. It doesn't matter. But, so, when it first dropped, I watched it, and I didn't know what to think. Like, I felt like, because I didn't want to just come off hating it, even if that was my first inclination. But my idea was that they're trying to do some boondock shit and, you know, kind of do some satirical humor, but also trying to make it...
Have something to say.
Have something to say, right?
The subtext, all the jokes.
But, you know, like, if you're on Twitter long enough, you see enough comments, it starts to warp your thoughts. We're humans. I still believe that they do have a Boondocks-esque like vibe to it, but I don't know, man. I rewatched it a couple more times. It was starting to get a little more flimsier. Like, man, who was this for? You know what I mean? Is this to make Mexicans laugh? Like, because I was trying to think, like, I used to love, what was that Mexican?
George Lopez show.
It was an animated one with wrestlers.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Lucha Libre.
Lucha Libre. I used to love the game on Cartoon Network. But You get what
nigga,
I'm saying?
You unlocking memories, nigga. Like those are both fire.
Yeah, those are good shows. But you get what I'm saying? How like I'm pretty sure Mexicans didn't even like that shit.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Like, who's
Like,
this really for?
Who is this for? But
Yeah.
let's see about it.
All right, I won't put it on because I think Netflix. Will
Yeah,
flag it.
we'll get fired.
Yeah.
Can we get fired?
I have
You can't get fired for
important
somewhere you don't
news.
work at.
Let me guess. The state called and they want to cut you a disability check for your face. Hold up. You can get paid for that?
This is from a fool who stares at his orange juice every morning.
It says concentrate on the box. Who the dummy now? Shit. Me for not wearing a condom. Shadows fall over my heart. It all started with my grandfather, James Evans. My job as the man of this house is to take care of this family no matter what.
I just want to let you know I'm going to take good care of Gray.
Man, who is this nigga?
We gotta get in the voice acting, nigga. You
Come
could
on,
have did
my
that. I
boyfriend.
could have did
Daddy,
that.
let him go.
Baby, you should come with me.
Junior's repeating the 10th grade
Steph
for
Curry?
the third
Yeah, I
time.
was reading
Is
that.
there anything you can suggest to help him get to the drive-thru?
Can you do OnlyFans? Take off your shoes. Let me see what kind of feet you working with.
That I forgot her name, but she is fucking a black all-star.
Dear Black Heavenly Father,
College
Wanda
Redeemer.
Sykes.
Yep.
if you could just help us.
Son, it's for you.
New phone. Who this?
At least they ain't got that drug dealing baby under my roof no more.
Man, my mouth ready for some milk right now.
Dalvin, why are you so breast obsessed? It's childish, man.
Bruh, I'm a baby. I can't get no more childish than that.
In a nocturnal state of mind.
Your neighborhood is a real shithole.
It's the system. They put the guns and drugs on the streets.
This is getting dangerous. I want you to sit back and let
Oh,
you put
God.
yourself in harm's way. I love you too very much.
Is that JB Smooth?
The revolution will not be televised.
Come on, Rosa Parks, can't you just enjoy this?
Yep, that's JB Smooth. Jay Farrow.
We're just as good as the Evans of old.
Isn't that just dynamite?
But the truth is, we're the Evans of new.
Bitch, you look like money.
What about the struggle?
We're black. It'll be here tomorrow.
Everything black, blackbird, black moon, black sky, black,
You want to know what
This is interesting.
weird?
Go ahead. This is interesting.
Is there like too much black?
No, there can never be. But
Because it's like, it was like, I didn't think the Boondocks was, the Boondocks isn't blacker than this.
you're right. You're absolutely right. It's unapologetically black. And I don't mind that because the Boondocks wasn't just trying to be the blackest show. And I'm not saying that's what they're trying to do.
Nor
They
is this a
obviously,
problem,
you got to
you
think,
know.
they got to separate themselves from a lot of different shows.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with this, is that it has potential, but it's following all the same tropes of an adult animated family sitcom. You got the baby, you got the man child as a father. He's supposed to be a guy, but he's really like a kid. You got the baby that's a man kid. He's supposed to be a baby, but he's a kid. It's all the same tropes.
Yep,
That's
yep.
the only problem I have with that shit. And it's like, I'm not gonna get on them too much about it because this is literally what everybody does. That's why it's a
and
trope.
I think it is for us. I think that you started by goddamn. You started by asking this.
Yeah, you got extra black.
Yeah, that's just crazy. You started by asking if it's for us or who's it for.
Yeah.
I think it is for us, but I think it's for adults. I think it is just like an adult type. Like at first I was looking at it, and I think where it's fucked up at is like I think they used the wrong thing. They used Good Times as the setup.
Perfect.
And
That's
it's
not
like
bad.
that's not Good Times.
That's
You know what I'm
not
saying? So it's
bad.
like you.
But that's
why
also-
there's any sort of, you know what I'm saying?
But that's also,
I see what you're saying, but that's kind of what I like about it is that they took a premise of like Good Times, like this wholesome ass family sitcom about niggas trying to survive under struggle, and they made like
flipped it
that.
to, like,
they had to do it for the comedy of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that-
for the
that's
comedy.
just to
Yeah,
make
for
it
the
make
comedy.
sense, and that's why it's like there's potential here, but they should have just stuck to Good Times.
but
because
that
that's-
goes
that's
against your
what I
point.
was
That kind of goes against your point
No.
of like separating themselves.
Well, but it's a remake, so they separate yourself from everything else, but you have source material. Like you don't want a Batman movie
or even if
that
you-
fucks up Batman's origin story. You get what I'm saying?
Even if you call it Good Times, just make it a new good. Like don't tie it in with what was already done.
But that's
and I
that
don't
might
mind
be,
it, but just do it cleanly.
But
like,
that might but that's I agree, and it's really a marketing issue. This is all a marketing issue because our brain associates Good Times with something that's a little bit more wholesome than this. And so like the dichotomy, of course, and then it doesn't make it doesn't make
but
it
it's gonna bring that back.
It doesn't make it better that this wasn't the funniest trailer they could have pieced together.
For sure.
But we know what's gonna happen in it.
I'm about to say, you recognize that there is potential.
Oh, there's funny in there.
There's potential
in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny in there.
I feel like that point that y'all just made, that's kind of what I like about it, is that like, because you know the science of funny now. It's like,
yeah, a little bit.
You gotta, the expectation that you had in your head for a Good Times cartoon, and then you watch that, the actual show might not be as black as what we just made, as what we just saw. Like, they might have just clipped together all the blackest moments possible because they were really trying to make it seem like they were trying to play on they're expecting this, we giving this. It's a misdirection.
And it's also, like you said, bro, I know what's going to happen. I know there's going to be a moment of clarity when the fucking whiny husband wants to step up and be a man. You know, that little episode. I know it's going to be an episode where, like, fucking the baby gets... I don't know, intervention.
Yeah, drugs or some shit. Yeah.
He gets caught up in some shit.
Well, that's because you lived a black life. You can't just put that on the animators.
And I'm glad you admitted that you didn't.
No, I didn't see. You don't understand subtext.
And I'm a siphon.
Nowhere in that did I imply.
I'm a siphon that black life to Lauren too, because he lived one too.
Your life support.
And that's where
it's
it
the
stops.
third one. That's the third one this episode, nigga. I'm gonna start tallying that shit. Stand on your points, nigga.
But nah, it's.
Are y'all gonna watch it?
I think I have to.
Yeah, I think I have to.
We just talked about this for 20 minutes.
When is this coming out? It probably says it at the end of this, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
it has to. That's
April 12th. April 12th. So April 12th, we're gonna see what this does to the community. We're gonna see how Dr. Umar feels. Probably April 14th.
We'll probably see what
because he's gonna be doing something with his school or something.
I don't give a fuck about how he feels. I'm still doing more research to like completely not rebuttal that nigga, but to double down on how I feel. Because like, you know how you might have a feeling, but you got to be able to prove it. I can't prove it just yet, but I've been seeing shit that's been giving me an inclination.
About like a theory about Dr.
Umar, but that's for the next episode.
That shit he did with Davis from AMP.
It's a lot
shit like that.
It's bro, like I'm developing something. But what was I about to say?
I was just showing this nigga was
shout out to Steph Curry's on here, Seth MacFarlane.
Steph Curry should be ashamed to put his name on this ghetto mess.
That's what this guy just tweeted.
Damian Jones, aka Clarence Thomas,
Reverend Damian Jones. So you already can't trust him because he's a fucking reverend that's tweeting.
Well, don't.
He's a reverend that's tweeting. Fuck out of here.
He's not
nigga.
Mormon.
He's fucking camping.
He's not Mormon.
He's camping.
Like, he's a Christian faith. You're talking about like some Amish shit.
Nah.
Amish
nigga.
people can't use the internet. Know your religion.
Political reverend. Fuck that, nigga. He Martin Luther King Jr. Nah, nigga. What was I about to say? Niggas keep making me forget my point. Oh, shout out to Netflix. Because I feel like they're trying.
They're trying now.
They're trying. They're taking more, especially in the comedy landscape, they're taking more like, not obscure endeavors, but more like non-safe bets.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cookie cutter shit that come out a lot of times because niggas don't want to take no risk. But like, this is a risk.
That's the
even
thing.
the shit that they got with...
I'm sorry, my bad.
I was about to say, even the shit that they got coming out with Shane Gillis, that's a risk.
No.
And Hollywood is a risk because they try to blackball him. They tried to get him about it.
It's not a risk.
He's popping now.
He's
popping now, but it's on his own volition.
It's not a risk to get him out of here. When they take the black ball back. Like, once you're good money, there is no risk.
No, when you
get what I'm saying?
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you.
Because it is, let's not forget, like Shane Gillis, he's a white dude. He's also funny. So it's like all the people that like funny and all the white people, he got them. That's already millions of people.
For sure.
So there is no risk with getting Shane Gillis.
The risk about taking the black ball, though, is that you're going to have to eat crow. Like, SNL fired you because they thought that, not saying that you wasn't good enough, but they fired you because they essentially didn't want you for what you were. And then they had to double down and come back and do it again. But like, imagine if we all got on the scale, right? And Lauren was talking all that shit.
Yeah.
All that shit about being the biggest mini man in here.
Yeah, the biggest 5'1" man.
And he was 2 pounds smaller than me. It just 2 pounds smaller. That the crow he would have to eat is immaculate.
But
the crow he would have to eat might gain him the 2 pounds to be my weight.
But at the same time,
you know what I'm saying? Hypothetically, I'm painting the picture.
I do.
Yeah, you're a Smurf. Is that the smallest, like...
Wait, how did you even go there?
I don't know. But you know what I was thinking?
Is that the smallest, like, human-esque thing?
No, Keebler elves are a little bit smaller, and they're more human.
That can't be true.
They're more human. Keebler elves, like Smurfs.
Can we look that
Hobbits.
up? Oh, no, they might be the same size.
Nigga, a Smurf
We're talking about,
this.
like...
Yeah, Smurfs are small. Smurfs are tiny.
So that was the smallest reference I could...
They be living in mushrooms and shit, too, right?
Yeah, nigga, they live in potato houses.
But, you know, Leprechaun is more suited for Lauren because of the beard and the fighting spirit.
Yeah.
See?
Sure. I agree,
But,
actually.
That's debatable.
That's why we fucking 19,000 subs in, nigga. We got a lucky leprechaun in this.
But this isn't a risk. I don't think this is a risk. This is a... It's one of those, like, what could I compare? It's almost like taking a 40-year-old LeBron James.
You talking about Shane Gillis or this?
No,
this is a risk.
No, I'm talking about Good Times.
Finish what you was about to say.
If
you go out there, you
it's almost like, what I mean by this isn't a risk, like, yeah, this could backfire, but it's almost like having a 40-year-old LeBron James on your team. Like, it's not it's just like, it's safe. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're getting, but you also know what you're not going to get is failure.
No.
Just based off of the name.
LeBron James is the worst example for that.
No,
LeBron James is the worst example for that.
Like, no, because
it might not be the hottest thing in the world, but it can play in the league.
It's gonna be able to survive amongst all this the other shitty shows that they have on their own
already
network.
on their platform. You're saying it's gonna be a standout no matter what on some shit. Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly, because it's like, we didn't watch this and was like, this is a game changer. Of course, the animation is good. Wanda Sykes, Jay Farrell, JB Smooth, all the good black niggas, all the good black brothers and sisters. But like, this isn't mind blowing.
No,
it's almost it's like seeing a 40-year-old LeBron James play. It's not mind blowing, but goddamn, it's LeBron James. It's cool. Like, he still do post fades and shit.
You don't want to pay a 40-year-old millions of dollars like he's prime LeBron James and have a 40-year-old LeBron James. Like, the thing what LeBron is doing is amazing, but he could literally get hurt tomorrow. And then it's like, this nigga's 40. He's going to recover like a 40-year-old. Like, this could all go downhill. That's why I'm saying he wasn't the best example for that shit. And this is a risk because this could backfire. You are a black person. And you already think that, like, this might be egregiously black. Like, imagine black Twitter if they really don't like this, if it turns out to not be good.
You want to know why? You want to know why I think people are going to like this?
Risk. It's a risk, for sure. It's not like you're not, type walking through New York.
So if this is a risk, like, was Blackish or Grownish a risk? Was Blackish a risk?
Nah.
Not really.
But why would you compare those? Those are two different things.
But
what's similar?
Because it's almost like...
You're saying, like, it's a trope that's always going to, like, fit? Or always going to work out in a way?
This isn't... You already have the name. It's stamped. And on top of that, you have, like, just people that are downright funny.
That can backfire, too, though. Having the name and the source material can backfire a lot.
It can backfire. It can backfire. But at the same time...
You got to pay attention to what's, like, really happening behind closed doors at Netflix. Like, I've been loosely, like, kind of following that shit.
Tell me how I have to pay attention.
Go ahead, be fucking... I forgot the word. What's it? Yeah, fuck it. But Netflix right now, they're at a point in time where they're making a bunch of original content. That shit costs money. So some of these shits actually be kind of okay.
They be good.
The problem with the TV series is the first season might be okay, and then it really hits in the next couple of seasons because it's like you got that, not the momentum, but you got the lore that was built, and then it just kind of gets better. They keep taking all of these little small chances, but they're not really committed to nothing.
You want to know
like, there's
why?
been a couple shows on Netflix that are originals that have been good for the first season, but they don't come back for a second or third because they doing all this dumb nut shit, and that's why the fucking the subscription price keeps raising and shit. The Netflix is in a fucking weird state right now because they're competing with people who they weren't competing with before.
The reason I think this isn't really a risk. It's kind of like dummy proof in a way. Like, this is probably going to go at least 3-4 seasons. Patrice O'Neal, he had a quote. Like, this nigga was talking to like Friends, help me out. Television director or whatever. Executive. But he was like, black shows don't hit, but nigga shows do, for all intents and purposes. This is a nigga show. This is gonna stay on for at least 3 to 4 seasons. You got guns, you got baby selling drugs, which is already funny, like on a base level. Like the Stewie of this universe, like people, I'm gonna watch it just for him.
Yeah.
Let me see what this pimp nigga talk about. Like, you know what I mean? Have a bitch change his diapers. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Hand me my money. But like that's it's so like it's funny.
So you gonna
it's
watch
funny.
it. Yeah. And shout out to Patrice, but I do disagree with that shit. Cause it's like you can, for every nigga show that was successful, you can name a black show that was successful.
That's true, or one that wasn't.
Black shows got successful before nigga shows. Like they were making just black shows before.
Technically,
nigga shows.
minstrel shows were a hit.
Well,
minstrel shows
that's a completely different entity. But when you
They were
said
nigga
black
shows.
show, I'm thinking Family Matters, The Cosby Show, Lord help me out, Sanford and Son. Like they're not. It's not a bunch of
all those.
Fresh Prince.
It's not a bunch of nigga. I wouldn't. Well, yeah, Fresh Prince. Even Fresh Prince like told the line.
Not
it was
as deep
enough.
as, not as
nigga-
deep as what you're saying for like nigga shows.
For sure. It was enough
And-
nigga to where we was cool.
and,
Even so shit, Martin is in there too.
I'm not saying they don't work, but
that's what you said.
There's a lot of them. That's what Patrice said, and I kind of agree. But it is like there is truth to that in the sense that like there's really only 10 shows that you can name on that level. Like as far as black shows.
Same with whites.
No.
It's more, but it's not a lot.
No,
you gotta
no. Let me talk. It's so many white shows, nigga. First of all, like if you watch,
a lot of white shows.
what's that network? TMT. There's a network. No, not TNT. TMT.
Oh, word.
That's like the country version of TNT.
Oh, yeah.
Where they play all the Clint Eastwood.
Oh, TMC.
The Southern.
I thought it was TMT.
You're talking
TMC.
TMC.
Yep.
Oh, my bad.
Because TMT sounded familiar, but I was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like,
I'm talking about wrestling. I'm fucking sorry, but TMC, it plays all those old Western shows that like are still being played forever. They're like black and gray. So there's a bunch of white shows that work, but as far as black shows, like it's only a couple of them because it's. I mean, look, that's just what the executive said.
But in which what you're saying is kind of playing more to the point of it. It is kind of like a risk. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying it's not because this isn't a black show, it's a nigga show.
You see how confused
Right. No,
I was like, nigga, what is your point?
I know, I see his point. But what I will say, I think it is.
And I don't want this show to fail. I don't care about the show. I'm just making points.
No,
you know what I mean? How you feel, nigga?
Just making points.
What we do here.
We feel that. Yeah. I think it is a little bit of a risk.
Don't want to confuse him.
I think no.
It's okay.
Yo, I didn't.
No, I think it is a little bit of a risk. What I think is going to help Netflix though in taking this risk is they've been leaning more toward being a comedy platform anyway. So anything that I think they can add to their arsenal on a comedy side that brings in a different side of comedy people to remain and stay, they can really turn themselves just fully into a mainly comedy network that all their things become that. I think they're leaning that route anyway.
Because they're trying to, they're becoming a network, and with networks, you kind of have to hit all angles.
Because we're going back to TV.
You have to have action. Yeah. You have to have some sci-fi. You got to have some cartoons. You got to have,
And we're going back to TV right now, and streaming is taking that place. So all these platforms are turning into what the station used to be. So Netflix is going to be the Comedy Central. You know what I'm saying? Hulu's going to be the one that plays the horror or whatever.
Exactly.
For the most part, they're still going to show a lot of things, but
it's weird. Like they're becoming the direct TV, but also the fucking they're just the
Roku as well.
The wholesaler for all intents and purposes.
Which is the problem.
With the specialty.
Which is the problem. And that's why they're in turmoil right now. Because what made them great, what made them niggas lucrative, they took on too much. More than they could chew at one time. But AJ, you would just send some shit to the fucking LOI DM. Was that like a...
No, that's nothing to do with the show.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's more of a...
Okay, I thought it was a topic. But, damn, what was I about to get into next?
I was about to say, what happened to Dutch?
Oh yeah, I meant to ask AJ. I think he's outside. I haven't seen him. I meant to ask AJ that a second ago. I went to the bathroom and I didn't see that nigga in the house nowhere, and I didn't see that nigga outside like around here. So I think he's on the side of the house, but I'll ask.
One of the dogs, if y'all know, if y'all watch, the black dog is sick. Of course, the black dog is going first.
He's not even sick. He's old. That's funny though. But he's just old as fuck. Like, Lauren, do you know exactly what the issue is? Because I kind of know, but
it's like one of his discs.
He got a back problem, right?
He got like a back problem. Like he got his spinal, like his legs can't really. It's like a nerve.
Yeah,
like, I think it's losing the real, like, use of it. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is hard to watch.
Yeah, and one doctor was trying to like put him out low key. That shit was tough to see, man.
That shit is hard to watch. Like, like AJ had shown me a video because I was like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are you digging a grave for your dog? And we just out here smoking blunts by it. He was like, nigga, what, bro? It's like I can't even think of like I can't even think of what it looks like. Like, his leg just doesn't work in the back, and like it works a little bit, but then it stopped working. And then it worked a little bit, and then it cut back off again. It's like a flickering light.
But that first day, he couldn't even like stand on his own low key at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it looked like it was done. Now he's at least getting up and stuff. But I didn't see him today, so I do want to ask that question. I was thinking about him earlier when I was in the house.
It's unfortunate, man. Like, I couldn't even compare. Like, maybe Joe from Family Guy when he's out the wheelchair, just loose legs. You know what I'm saying? Dragging on the fucking floor. It's literally just. But of course, you know, it's a dog, so he can't like do this. He kind of mobile.
Yeah, but I was trying to like think of a moment in my life where I was disappointed in my heroes, but I can't think of one. I've never seen like my dad get his ass beat or something. That'd be crazy.
Nah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Get your ass beat.
It's like you can't even claim him no more.
It's like you can
especially
claim him,
when your homies' dad fuck him up. Like if somebody you go to school with dad fucked your dad up, you gotta fuck the kid up. And then even then you won the battle, but the war is over with.
And it's one of those things where the father, like the loser father, he knows what type of torment he put his son through just by losing the fight. And that's what God talks about, how the son lives the father's sins. And that's why you have to be on your toes, all 10 of them, at all times, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen. Nigga, your kid might fuck around. You know what I mean? Like
spooky characters.
That's real shit.
You never know, nigga.
Your kid become a teenager and he hearing about like how you was a bitch back in the day. How you was like, you know what I mean? You was the bitch nigga just selling candy with a book bag.
Well, you can do that in a bitch ass way.
That's cool, but like you're telling your son how you was selling drugs. But you're selling cinnamon buns and
sour heads and shit.
Yeah, sour heads instead of sour diesel.
Nah, nigga.
This nigga don't know the game.
It's fucked up. Do you think you got any sins from your dad's past, nigga?
Probably. I'm thinking about it. My shit. It depends on who you ask. Shit. I don't know. Probably. I definitely think so.
Yeah,
I definitely think so.
Yeah, probably.
What do y'all think they are?
I was trying to like really Hispanic one?
Well, I don't know. I might have some communication issues. Not with like, you know, friends and shit, but like, I mean, to say you have communication issues when it comes to like women, that's like redundant because I don't think it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
all women have communication.
Nigga, like, what are you talking about? But nah, it is ironic because I haven't spoken to him in years, and the bitch the other day just told me I was bad at communicating. So I was like, maybe that's just perfect timing.
Oh shit, Lauren.
Yeah,
that's why he never shows you love.
What? I show him love all the time.
That's why he's never showed you love. That's why he never showed you love.
I show him love all the time.
That might be a reach this episode.
You don't show him, well, this episode, but we ain't judging the nigga based off the last 30 minutes.
Let's be honest.
We judging the nigga based off his fucking life.
Oh,
like, what you
so
mean?
You see
nigga?
how,
what kind of bullshit is that?
You see how
he didn't do drugs. Nigga, you know how many 15-minute periods of time I go without doing drugs?
What are you talking about?
I still do drugs, Lauren.
But you see, that's... And what am I supposed to do? Big him up? Like, nigga, I'm not his fucking...
Don't move like yourself doing that.
Big him up, nigga.
See,
like,
he don't even... Like, it's a weird thing. Like, he don't even realize he can just... Hey, Lauren, I'm gonna big you up, man. That's a nice shirt you got on, dog. Like, you see how natural that is? But your daddy. That's your daddy.
Hey, dog. Just before we got here, you talked shit about his stain. You talk
That
shit
was
about
more
that
like
shirt.
a tag. That wasn't like no punch or nothing. Like I was just saying. And it was really because you had the situation. I connected dots. But regardless, though, do y'all have dads who could get their asses beat like that for real?
My dad's pretty old, so yeah, at this point.
I mean,
at this point.
Yeah, at this point. But he Jamaican.
Yeah, but the nigga's like 76.
So it's not different than Jamaican is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually.
I'm about to say, nigga, like
he's older, nigga.
Hey, that's smart. I'm about to say,
mean?
island time is a little bit different. It's
Yeah,
closer to
nigga.
the equator.
They got Whole Foods.
Yeah, they got.
You would
high
think that, like,
protein.
you feel me?
Yeah.
That your whole diet should be alkaline, nigga. You live
It's
on an
not
island.
a single Jamaican with a you're the only Jamaican with a vitamin D deficiency.
Yeah, I'm
you need to
fucked
fix
up.
yourself.
Yeah,
but
it's a fact.
I'm not. That's crazy. But that's because you're American now. It's like you don't even count as Jamaican for real.
Yeah.
But
It's culture, man. It's
whenever you see like an old nigga at a calisthenic part that's like who's been doing this for years, he's usually Jamaican or African.
No.
He's not just a regular black. It's like it's
yeah.
alternative black. It's Jamaican. I agree. African, like it's something else.
I agree.
I swear to
He concurs, of course.
I'm
he's
telling
But
gonna-
you see
But I
how
see it all
I
the
wait.
time.
You see how I wait for somebody to resonate with my message. I don't just like, yeah, Lauren, you feel that way too, because we both punch shit. That's how that's supposed to happen, nigga. It's supposed to be natural.
What do you do? What do you, so, but you see,
Bro, you been loading up the fire, yo.
That's
You just been loading up.
I'm sober, and I realize he's not as super as he thinks he is.
That
oh
shit's
my
hilarious.
god. But what was I about to say? That was stupid.
Well, we was talking about what was his thing? What was his thing? The sin of the father
My
for
thing.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say my father probably. I don't think. Like, of course, like he'd get his ass whooped. Probably he was in the military, but he got what's it called when like they kick you out?
Dishonorably discharged. Dishonorably discharged.
Nigga got
Some
banished.
shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Dishonorably
It's
discharged,
Dishonorable
yeah.
discharge.
Yeah, he got that, and I think he's been arrested for like at least 3 to 5 times. So I don't think like any mere like 50-year-old or any mere like 48-year-old is just fucking with him.
Because he lived a life.
Because he lived, he
lived a life of nefariousness.
He's been forced to have to be in situations.
Nah, same shit. My dad probably beat somebody's ass. Nah.
Daddy beat nobody.
But y'all,
My dad beat the shit out of somebody's ass.
But both of y'all pops are pretty like young still, low key.
How
old is your dad?
My dad has to be older than yours.
You think so?
I think so, and I think I do know that. But mine is probably like 47.
Oh yeah, your dad's older than my dad.
47.
My dad is like 43.
Yeah,
2.
I forgot how I think.
Ish, but his knees are fat, like 89.
Shane is 40, so 42 is young.
Yo, Shane is almost as old as my dad. Shane could be a dad.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
How about to say?
And he looks like one of the youngest people here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
40
what's
40 is young. You can still do a lot when you're 40.
Yeah, nah, you can do a lot, especially if you're doing them knees over toes and you in that gym putting in that pain.
And that's let's not act like Shane is he's a thespian.
Mm-hmm.
He's not outside getting work on the calisthenic bars, but he is moving. He does move like a
what point you
like a 35-year-old.
Yeah, what you trying?
Because you was like,
You trying to say about Shane?
you could say because he was trying to say you could do a lot of.
He on the ropes.
You can do a lot.
You said that you trying to say because he was over there saying some shit.
No,
some
because you
other
were trying
nigga.
to say you could do a lot at 40.
You
It's
can.
like
You can.
I mean, all I see Shane do is edit videos. And
I mean, but
Well, that's his
what are you
choice.
talking about?
If he had
That's
decided
his
to
choice.
if he decided to do that at 40, he can still do that. He can get in the gym right
When there
now.
was
You know what's
when
ironic?
there was a push-up competition in this very spot, the nigga was watching.
What's the point?
Well, yeah, what's the point? He's not in the ego battle, nigga. What's the point?
Nah, he's 40 years old. He's beyond ego. That's what's supposed to happen at that age. You like, look at these young niggas. I remember when I was that way.
I don't think
That's what's supposed to happen.
I think 40 is the age you start to teeter off. I don't think there's much you can do at 40. Because
Are you tripping?
Have you been 40?
You
first?
can. There's a
Have
lot
you ever
you
been
can do
40?
at 40.
Have you ever been
once
40?
it's once you get to like
you
he
can't,
hasn't. Once you get to like 50,
Lauren, you can't
55.
say that because I've seen you slip. I've had to help you up.
No, you have not.
You know what's so funny about it though? Is that it didn't happen.
Yo.
But you saying it like I imagine. I was like, yo, Lauren busted his ass that day.
I see you. Hey, Lauren, like nigga, like you talking about you can do a lot at 40. You can't, nigga. What can,
Yeah, first off, yeah. Well, hey, you know.
what are you gonna be doing at 40? Let's get to the real question. Since Shay can do it. Shut the fuck up. What are y'all niggas talking about?
Lauren ain't gonna be peeling bananas
I'm still
at 40.
gonna be whooping your ass at 40.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
But
Like
you
Mike
understand?
It might get even worse. I might decide to stop holding back because I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying?
Literally, little Mike Tyson, Jake Paul is like, let me teach this young nigga something.
Exactly.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Young nigga something. Young nigga
nigga.
something.
Young
Oh
ass
my
nigga.
god! And then Tony's gonna be throwing the white towel in for you. I'm telling you.
I'll referee because of my extensive boxing knowledge.
I wouldn't trust you to referee.
Yeah, nah, don't give me the white towel and take it away, nigga.
I don't want fucking nah, fuck it.
Yeah, see, it's
What
not there.
What was
You
the
don't
black
have
dude
it.
from Rocky?
Who knows? And you the boxer, nigga. It's Apollo Creed. It's not that hard.
Oh yeah, Apollo. I
Come
forgot.
on, nigga. Fight. Karate. This is what you love.
Oh my god.
Act like it.
Sober niggas are annoying. And he's not. You want to
That's
know
why
what's
he's
funny?
always
You
hot.
want to know what's crazy? All this talk about being sober. Nigga asked me, your sister be smoking in this car? I'm like, nigga, slow down. You fucking, you high mighty, high mind. You fucking high, want to get high, man.
See, what he doesn't understand is, Lauren, you looking like, Lauren's looking like, what you got to say to that, nigga? I have something.
Like,
I do have something.
No,
Man,
my
I
sister
just told you
no, my
niggas-
sister doesn't smoke in this car. You fucking seen? That's why I had to tell her.
Even though you smoked in the car before, shut the...
No.
Yeah.
And what happened?
You see, I'm not even gonna say it because you know, and that's worse.
Yeah,
it's
but
in
I
your
didn't
heart.
do it
It's deep
again.
down in your heart. Nigga, fuck out of here.
He doesn't.
But what was I about to say? Lauren, I just went from explaining that on an average day, I'm only 15 minutes sober to today being sober for like 10 hours. It was amazing. You know how long? Hold on. Shut up.
And he deserves head from a white woman. He deserves head from a white woman. He was sober for 10 hours. Say your point.
Only
nigga.
you think
Say
that you
your
gotta
point.
earn head from a white bitch, nigga. I get
Because
it.
that's your type. Say your point. Say your point.
That's my
I got
type.
you. I get,
You didn't get me.
Yo,
You're inconsistent.
I'm done.
You all over the place, nigga. Last week I liked Colombian bitches. This week is white bitches. It's a new flavor every
I
week.
never said
but he's a grifter, and that's what he do. He's like a fucking kite, nigga. You just sailing in the wind. You just go wherever it take you.
A kite.
You're not even responsible.
He didn't
for
even
you.
know kites
You're not even
existed
responsible
until
for yourself.
yesterday. Until we saw a black kid flying a kite.
Stop talking. You're making me forget the point I was about
We
to
was
fucking
like-
demolish.
I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know kites still work. I didn't like how the fuck, who's still flying kites, nigga?
You fuck, nigga. It don't matter.
Nigga, I just saved your point. You wouldn't answer.
Nah, because I was about to say that blunt has been rolled for 3 hours. I could have smoked it 2 ago.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah, but he don't know that. Because ignorance is bliss. And look at this happy motherfucker. You look like a golden retriever, nigga.
It's fucked up, right? Because you saved it so you could share it with your brother.
With my fucking partner. And then it's getting shoved back in my face.
I've been sober for 10 hours.
Longer
outta
than you,
here.
junkie.
Oh, R.I.P. 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃 Jr., the first black man to win Best Supporting Actor. Everybody knows his face. Nobody knows his name. You might be sad when you see his face, but
Ooh,
it's
and
this
Lauren,
dude.
my fault. But Lauren, can you put the Blackisode as a working title for this podcast?
For sure.
This shit black as hell.
Yeah, it's very black. But R.I.P. to this good brother. Yeah, man, I can't tell you a damn single movie he's been in, but I will tell you what. His head was always shaved. He had a white smile for all his roles.
What movies he been in? I don't think I've seen any of these.
Color Purple.
Definitely haven't seen that. I've seen it in parts on YouTube, and that's the Color Purple remake. He wasn't even in the original.
Well, damn.
Oh, he was in Outlaw Johnny Black though. Shout out to Michael J. White. I support anything that brother does. So.
Whoa, I didn't watch that,
and I meant
should've.
to watch it. I really did.
Yeah,
Well,
he's been in a lot.
He's been in a lot. Not a whole lot of
let's
impact.
just say this.
Blue Chips. Shout out Blue Chips right there. That's my favorite basketball movie, other than Hoop Dreams. That shit is phenomenal. Starring Shaquille O'Neal and Anthony Hardaway.
Yeah, he has an iconic face though. Everybody kind of knows him.
And
you see how I know about my sport? Just another little jab.
You know about it's not your sport. You didn't make it.
It's my sport.
They don't claim you.
It's mine. It's mine. I'm gonna be the first nigga that didn't go to the NBA that's in the Hall of Fame. I swear to God. I'm gonna find a way.
You gonna find a way?
I don't care how many times I got to dap up Adam Silver. We'll have our own handshake and everything. I'm getting in the Hall of Fame. Best would have been, nigga. Well, I'm not even that shit. Land bias. Let me think of a.
Hey man,
what's another title?
It's only a couple ways you could get there. You know.
Biggest dreamer. Give me biggest dreamer. I'll go in the Hall of Fame for biggest hoop dreams.
Okay.
If you get in the Hall of Fame,
or I mean, if niggas want to be funny, I could. The. How do you even word
if you
this?
get into
who
any,
didn't get anywhere near the NBA, like the nigga who got the furthest from it as possible.
I mean, I don't want to make a joke about Len Bias.
How do you phrase that? Nah, Len Bias was almost. Len Bias got drafted and died the night he got drafted. He almost got to the NBA.
I guess he wasn't
didn't
the
get
first
close
person.
to the NBA.
But yeah, no. If you make it anywhere near any type of Hall of Fame regarding basketball,
any Hall of Fame, it's a Hall of Fame I can get into.
Regarding basketball. You see how he didn't listen?
Nigga,
regarding
that's
basketball.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you didn't play basketball. How are you going to be anywhere near
There's a lot of different Hall of Fames, nigga.
So you telling me
There's a lot of different Hall of Fames, nigga. I could be an open gym warrior.
I never thought I would hear the day Groove wants a participation trophy.
I want a participation trophy. I want a trophy for being
Why
great.
do you want a participation trophy, pimp?
What part of my argument said that?
It did sound like that. I'm not gonna lie.
What part sounded like that?
Okay,
all of it.
You reiterated because I said that I could be in the Hall of Fame for something basketball.
How about this? I'm gonna minimize it. You aren't gonna be. Okay. Call back to the last episode.
Yeah.
But
don't step on the joke. Just let it breathe.
You aren't gonna be anywhere near any type of basketball Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna get closer to basketball Hall of Fame than you will to even bronze gloves, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be.
You think this nigga's a Golden Glover right here? Fuck. Nah, nigga. I'm telling you. If you want to compete in that, it's not even gonna be fair. It wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, to the other people.
No. It wouldn't be fair to you. Think about it. See, that's the delusion I was referring to.
Yeah, because I have a podcast. It's not going to be fair to me to give up the podcast and be here with my people.
I mean, you said something. I hope they liked it, but I got decades worth of experience and most memory to lie on of training.
Wait, to lie on?
To rely on.
Oh.
What you mean to lie on?
I didn't hear the re. My bad.
You see, I'm not delusional. I don't have to pump myself up.
No, I thought you said to lie on.
I don't have to buff up my attributes like certain super niggas. Yeah.
Speaking of my attributes,
pause.
They've been it's not pause. You fucking homophobe. Yo, I got some new glasses. Shout out my eye doctor. You know what I mean. I recently got my eyes checked, and I didn't say this on the podcast, nigga. I think I told you, but you probably forgot. But so I go into my eye doctor. Mind you, this is months ago. I go in. White lady walks me to the back. Regular shit. I'm looking at the hot air balloon. I'm like, yeah, I see it. The shit hurts. My fucking eyes are burning because she dropped the eye drops. We go to the back room. Nigga, it's a VR headset sitting on the stand next to the computer. Now, of course, like any nigga who sees a VR headset, you don't want to get too excited because you might not even be touching that shit. So why even get your hopes up high? It's like, I wasn't even trying to even look at it. I was like, nah, that can't be for me. I'm not going to have that much fun at an eye doctor's appointment.
Yeah, this is not Chuck E. Cheese.
It's probably not going to happen. It happened. She's like, all right, this is a new shit, it basically, it detects where the focus of your eyes is at, right? So I put it on, I meet Siri, right? She's like, hey, we're going to be, walking you through your eye exam. What type of accent? You're going to be walking
Siri exam.
Walking you through your eye exam. I don't know how to do British accents.
Yeah, you got to work on that one.
Yeah. But so I'm talking to Siri. I'm like looking back and forth. I'm looking at dots. I'm like, just finding shit. I'm like a cat, right? Like just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh shit, this shit fun as hell. But yeah, I got these glasses and I can't see shit now. Ironically.
After you got them?
Because the thing is with these, like,
yo, I can't even look through them bitches. Just seeing them right there.
I saw.
Jesus,
from the,
because
that's magnified.
It has some type of prescription. It's called Prism. I don't know if you can look this up. So type in yeah, you're gonna have to work for this. I don't even know how to look this up.
Is it Prism eyeglasses?
Lenses?
Yeah. Prism correction eyeglasses. And basically, It just helps with eye alignment and shit. But the whole point is that yeah, I'm not. But the whole point is that I'm having a hard time adjusting my eyes to the glasses.
Oh
the dude behind the desk was like, so yeah, you know, on average it takes about, you know, 2 to 3 weeks for your eyes to get adjusted. I'm like, 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm like, nigga, how can I can't even drive with them on. I'm a
My girl having that same problem with hers. She just got some new ones too.
More? Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm having the same problem as well. I just got some contacts. But I haven't worn anything on my eyes for like 10 years.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You
Or
can't
contact.
you can't see either?
I can see way better than him.
Wait, one contact.
Whoa.
Yeah, only got one. Only need one.
One contact.
I have 20/20 vision in one eye, and in this eye I'm like nearsighted.
He got the Charleston White effect. But no, let me go back. Wait, what just happened? You just said because you have one eye, pirate. But back to you.
Yo, blind ass nigga. That's why you so fucking delusional. You can't even see the world correctly, nigga.
Look, the audacity of you to say you have better eye fucking vision than me. That's not true.
You got an eye patch, clearly.
I don't have an eye patch. It's a singular contact, which is better than having to use two, like this nigga would. And you probably couldn't even get that prescription in the contact lens, nigga. The fuck? They gotta cut that shit out of like church glass so that the light can properly reflect through that motherfucker.
Light can properly reflect.
Can you even see me? You've been bullshitting this whole time?
Wait. Lauren, move the camera. I have to be on the side that he can see.
Lauren is dying of laughter.
Lauren, I
have to take a break.
Which side is better for you? Which side is your good side?
I'm not gonna tell you
because I want to be. I don't want you to strain your bad side.
Never let you know. Always got to keep an eye on your enemy. Man. Never let them know which one you looking through.
You keep eyes or an eye?
An eye, like Biggie did.
Oh,
you saw that meme? I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy. One is crazy.
It's better than two.
It's better than two.
Would you rather have both your eyes with fucked up vision or none of your eyes? The reason I was able to go 10 years with nothing is because I'm perfectly 20/20 right here.
Yeah, it's just like one contact.
He couldn't do that.
But it's almost
you can't.
But
you can't see.
That's
like a weird thing. Like if I'm out with anybody, we're doing something. When do people have to take their contacts off? Like when are you supposed to?
Like when you're going to sleep.
That's the only time?
Yeah, you can swim with them. You can do all that shit.
I've seen people take it out. Let me take my contacts out first before.
It might be uncomfortable, but you can do it.
But I've heard people say that. But to hear somebody say, "Let me take my contact out," just one, I'd have been like,
"But you want to see?"
Yeah, you've never met a nigga like me.
But he doesn't embarrass himself in public like that. He says contacts with the plural because it's Tony.
It's not embarrassing. I don't care. Like, first of all, I never realized that this could be a negative thing, only having one bad eye. But that's coming from a nigga with two bad eyes, so he has to see things that way.
I don't have bad. Your doctor said your eyes
got worse,
disproportionately worse.
I remember your joke, nigga. It's only one.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, self-deprecate. But yeah, you're blind.
I'm just telling the truth.
But you
don't. Actually, I take that back. You can tell people who are blind and who isn't based off them shits. You have the authority. Because I was about to say, who are you? But nigga, you're perfect candidate. How many fingers is this?
I'm glad. It's funny how
many fingers do you see?
Them shit so zoomed in, he just go see palm.
He go see my fingerprints, nigga.
Just one big ass blob.
Tony, this nigga Tony,
man, you can see ant colonies with them shits.
This nigga Tony,
what else could Justice see with his fucking poor vision? Your magnifying lenses.
That's, oh my God, what a fourth grade. That's fucking, I should.
Nigga, you made a pirate joke.
I will say one thing.
A pirate joke is an elementary joke.
It was good though. I will say one thing about the glasses that you have though, like even that's the first time I've seen like cool looking glasses that
Thank you.
That
was another point.
So it was like
these glasses, I mean, they're not like the most stylistic. I do want to get me like
some Cartiers.
But like it's funny.
I didn't want to be corny, but like it's
but that's what you mean, like the style, like some pimp shit.
Yeah. But I do like a
they
more
look good.
I like a more sleek style. I'm not like a heavy.
Put them shits down,
nigga,
nigga. Every time you put my peripheral get fucked up trying to look through them shits.
Wait, which peripheral?
Both, because that's how bad your vision
one or the
is.
good one, nigga.
It doesn't matter. Yours is worse than both.
Shut up.
That shit is a science experiment.
Come on, man.
You can take that shit to fucking show and tell. And Lord,
and wait, does your contact like case come with just one
no
place, or it comes with two?
It comes with two
that have
which is the steal, because most people, like, you're supposed to use both, but I'm getting like more than what I should. Yeah.
It's a steal.
Yo, Lauren, put that shit back on and then take it off again. I swear to God, your eye grew. Look at his eye now. Take it off.
It's the same.
Huge.
Oh my God.
His pupils look dilated.
I can't believe that. That's what I'm saying,
nah,
man.
It's fucked up.
Look, one day, look, man, I'm telling you. But, and I would say you should have just got glasses, but what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? None. But speaking of points, what point in the episode are we at right now? This is Wild LOI, Mark?
145.
No.
Well, it started late, so really at 115.
It's a lot of more good black news, people. I'm about to send you the screenshot, nigga.
More good black news. It's been a good week for black people, huh? Well, it's been a week. Shit has been happening.
I'm gonna send it to the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to the chat too. We're gonna talk about this after.
The ETA is 8, 7.
It's already here.
6 is there.
See?
But
put your glasses on, nigga. You might have seen it.
Lil Baby, if y'all don't know, black rapper.
Yeah.
Who's doing a lot of cleanup work due to his one of his confidants being arrested on a RICO case. He's doing his job, helping the black community, trying to save his face, and he graduated from Harvard. And him graduating from Harvard or going to Harvard isn't as important as this program. Did y'all know if you make Lauren, well, not you. Damn, you blacker than him. So Lauren, for us, like, there's a program at Harvard to where if you make over $10 million, and this is all on Twitter that I read this, but apparently if your net income is over 10 million, there's a program at Harvard to where you could just show up and get a degree, and it looks good on paper. And that's the same one. If you type in like Switz Beats Harvard on Google, something is gonna pop up, and probably Alicia Keys, because that bitch went through the, well, not bitch, but you know, that hoe went through the same program.
Oh yeah, this is what Shaq did. This is what all any celebrity that gets a doctorate did it through these means. And
this is, and again, I don't know if that's the exact stipulation that you have to have, because it's a lot of white people, and I don't know if they making over 10 million, but regardless, it's a program that, yeah, man, I can't wait to get my degree when I get some money. And that's why y'all have to like the video and subscribe and comment. And leave your YLOYs, which we did not shout out in the beginning.
I mean, just based off your GPA in high school, you should be able to get in without the 10 mil, right?
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. I'm glad you remember my GPA instead of yours. And I could have gotten into Harvard. And I actually, real shit, I think I could have gotten into state. I was too insecure to apply, though.
You could have got into state. You couldn't have got into Harvard.
On the low end, though.
You could have got into
state. You definitely could have got into state.
And thinking about it, it was kind of stupid that I didn't. Because it's like, it would have been home. It's like the same benefits, but
exactly what you just said about I forgot what word you use. Yeah, sure. I forgot what word you use, but insecure.
Yeah,
that's exactly why I didn't apply to like real college, because I was like, nigga, man, I don't know. Yeah. But then once I saw you and Matu getting into school, I was like, oh, they just let anybody in that motherfucker.
Don't just say Matu.
You and Matu.
But the disparity of intelligence is too great. Especially like,
it depends on the day. It depends on the day and the time.
It goes. Matu's here. A lot of distance. You. A lot of distance. A lot of distance. A lot of distance. A lot of distance. And me all the way up here at the smart.
Put your glasses back on. You're not seeing things correctly.
No, I am.
Put your glasses on.
Damn, I got a point over here. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, put your over here. Put your glasses on, nigga.
It's over here. But look, no,
that's not even how that works.
On some real shit. Nah, that's that. And look, if you watching this, if y'all a little bit younger, which I doubt it, but yeah, just apply to anything, because you can probably get in for sure. Because when Matu got into A&T, I'm not gonna lie, what the fuck? I was like, I assumed that he had a lot of money, and that was the reason. But hey, you need like a 2.8 or a 3.
I don't know if we should be saying all these names, but fuck it, we talking about college. Did Gabe go to A&T, or am I bugging?
No.
Gabe didn't go, right?
It didn't.
If Gabe would have went, I would have been fucking like, all right.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Anybody, nigga, like that's why HBCUs don't get respect. We just taking everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out Gabe.
Shout out to Gabe. But
he's not like he's not a college nigga. He was never this, you know.
Nah, man.
What was Gabe worried about? Bitches.
It's like I want to say a joke about the specific bitch, but
shut up.
Yeah.
They're smart. These niggas are smart. They might connect.
And I don't. But do you think people that know us watch us?
That's the beauty of this.
Like that, I don't like think about it often, but I do wonder. Like, like it's half of these hundreds, maybe a 25% is like people that like
people, that know you.
That we actually fucking know. That's actually crazy.
It's probably lower.
And I'm not saying outside. I'm not saying outside of like shout out 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃 and like
of course,
fucking 2H, you know.
And really shout out 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝙃 because you know it was a tragic situation that went in. So prayers for our guy.
Yeah.
But what was I about to say? Did you have anything? I wanted to talk more about that doctorate shit because I kind of just made this connection in my head.
No.
When Twitter and Instagram started allowing niggas to pay for the blue check, that was the first civilian version of this. Because you got to think, when it comes to celebrity and when it comes to civilians, it's like most people look at celebrities as like niggas with just talent. They're not the smartest people, but like they had something that got them into that space. Niggas with doctorates are regular people.
For the most part.
You get what I'm saying? This is the first time that like that transference of acclaim happened to where regular people can feel famous online and to where famous people can feel smart for all intents and purposes. And nobody's putting in effort. It's beautiful. Everybody just getting shit they didn't deserve.
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy how like you can watch Joe Budden and be a fan of Joe Budden and fuck around and talk to him on Spaces. Like that can happen.
Low-key.
Like if you're actually a true fan, like you could fuck around and make that happen.
That's specific to Joe Budden though.
But it's still
Joe Budden's a maniac.
But also accessibility, he is. But it's still accessibility. Like, it's a lot of accessibility.
Like the fact that the fact that you could DM Rihanna and even potentially have her see that shit. Like before, you used to have to find out like her studio address or like where the bitch really lived to mail her a letter that she might not open.
Yeah.
It's so much more direct. You actually got a shot now for the first time, but you probably always thought you did, delusional nigga. It's not a joke. I'm just taking facts. It's truth.
Anybody can probably fuck Rihanna.
Yeah, she let ASAP Rocky do it. He got allegations.
Yeah, about
but Stove Guy made it seem like there's some coveted pussy. What was the boy? He was like, I just want to touch on Riri ass and know that shit's soft.
I just want to squeeze on Riri ass and know that shit's soft.
See, like he made it sound like it's a delicacy. Like
because it's like that's how
he Stove Guy cook.
Because you never treat a woman how she is. You don't treat a hoe like a hoe.
How you treat her?
You treat her a little bit better. So that's why you have to. You know,
gotta. But see what you gotta. I know what you mean, but you gotta explain because there's niggas who are watching that they don't have credentials at home. Like what that sounds like to a regular person is, oh, I gotta not love this bitch, but like
there was this girl,
when you say you treat a hoe like a regular woman, that's dangerous.
So like I'll tell a story, right? So there's this girl.
Old ass nigga. you got an anecdote, nigga?
I got a story. So there was a girl, right? Now she was a hoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like she was pulling up, she was like coming to smoking shit in my neighborhood or whatever. And like she's the type of hoe, like mind you, like she was already like, sending me pics, things of that nature. You know what I mean?
With no effort.
I saw like the insides of her fucking esophagus. I saw everything, right? Already.
Was she had some surgeries?
Nah, it was, pretty. Probably the best rack I've ever seen. I gotta call that a rack. That was a rack I
love
saw.
White bitches.
She wasn't even white.
A rack?
But that's
white lingo.
No, she had white titties though. Like she had good white titties.
And you felt like you was cheating the system. Because you got white titties on a black woman.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah,
but
properly grift.
Like, this girl was a hoe. And she's the type of hoe that, like, in essence, in theory, like, you probably just based on instincts, you probably just want to pull your dick out. Like, hey, bitch, suck this dick. Woody whoop whoop. But you can't do that. You get what I mean? Even if she is the type of bitch to like, you know what I mean? Like just hoe. I'm not explaining this correctly, but it's not like, I mean, if you can explain it better, you can stop looking at me and just explain
Well, nigga,
it.
you had an anecdote. I was waiting, and like the story that you was telling, I think actually was a good example of it.
But it's like,
you want me to finish your story? So didn't what happened was she didn't want to fuck in the car. She wanted to fuck somewhere else. Unless this is a different story that I'm thinking of.
No, but it's like the context of the story. Like I was telling it, but it's like I don't even care to tell the story anymore. Just you can't
think about that wreck.
Yeah, but you can't if you have a bitch who's a fucking generational hoe, like a crazy hoe,
an elite prospect.
You can't treat her like how the world views of her to be. Because that's only gonna bring her back to society, but she's going to you to get away from society. You get what I'm saying? So you can't bring her back to a place where she's feeling insecure, where you know people are judging her and shit. You got to treat her like, like a normal person.
No, you explained it. Well, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, I was trying to think of another parable, but there's nothing that's like
you just he said it just now. Though.
You know,
but that was a good one. Yeah,
but it's one of those things where like
because in that story you wanted to just, if you don't mind me saying, you wanted to just like smut her out in the car right then.
So the story had,
and she had like some level of class for herself.
So I was telling the story,
not yet,
which had nothing to do with the point. But to finish the story, I was trying to get some fellatio in the car because my roommate was upstairs sleeping, my mother. So I'm in the car trying to get some head, and she, like, I guess the bitch won a Pulitzer prize last year. So, you know, she's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, no, I cannot do that. I cannot. I have my titties out right now, and you're squeezing my areola, but I cannot suck your cock in the back of my vehicle. So I was like, well, okay. That's unfortunate.
There's nothing worse than a noble hoe.
That's unfortunate. I was honestly, I was like, I mean, I guess I respect it. Like,
there's nothing you can do.
Like my mom's like, bitch, my mom's up there. Like, so you want to suck my dick? It's just not in the car. Like, can we do this outside? I don't mind standing.
And that was your first time linking with her, right? Oh, okay.
Nah.
But hey, Lauren, were you like that as well? Like you, like you're not trying to do nothing to a girl if your mom is dead.
It's different for me,
Yeah,
you know, the living situation, but
it's different for you. Yeah, like
same good question.
Yeah, my parents are a little active. They not just like sit down, don't let nothing. Like they pretty active. So
yeah,
it would be like I'd be walked in on, no doubt. There's no way to just keep that quiet. I mean, I've done it before. I've done it before,
but
once.
And when
I was like,
and my once wasn't even like it was 3 seconds into that, and it was like, wait, I don't think this is.
Yeah.
For some weird reason, I've only ever done freaky shit at the bitch's crib while her mom was there.
I've had to sneak out.
I've never
from the bitch's crib. That's
sneak
crazy.
in and out, nigga.
Yeah.
That's been. I was about to say, like,
I've never had to sneak in. Their mothers love me. I'm in high regards, but
that was funny. But see, you wasn't fucking with real sluts. That's what the problem was. You know, sluts get horny at 4 a.m. Justin.
Yeah.
You're not letting a 16-year-old boy in your house at 4 a.m.
Yeah, this man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's even weirder.
King
having to sneak out after you've heard like movement. That's what it's be like. The fuck.
Nigga, fuck movement, security cameras, nigga.
Oh shit!
I'm in that. It's like a spy movie. I'm dipping over laser beams and shit.
Niggas, niggas done some crazy like spy shit. I had to fuck my ex on a bunk bed with a brother underneath. So I'm fucking her.
Yo,
like
how old
it has
is your
to be. It has young. He was. Let me tell the story, and I'll try to remember his age. But it has to be enough motion to where I'm satisfied and she's satisfied, but just less enough.
Satisfied.
But no, not
him
not
too.
everybody. No,
him too.
Nah, because it's not like he's being rocked to bed. It's more like
that's what I'm saying.
It's more like a oh shit, like nigga, we got to get under a table. It's an earthquake happening. It's more like that.
Put your glasses on. Put your glasses.
It's more like
These are your delusion blockers.
It's more like
your delusion blockers.
It's more like it's not like a there we go down to sleep. It's a what the guy like what King Kong and Godzilla coming. It's a demolition, nigga. So and that's where the skill comes from, and that's where I feel like it's crazy when I think about it. All of the
he about to say some Hancock
all of the
shit.
training that I had to do, which prepared me for different moments of my life.
Nigga, fuck out of here.
Whatever, dog.
I've done more dangerous shit.
Hop over a fence trying to get some
I've done that shit, but I fucked her while so the way the living room was set up, it was like a love seat-esque chair right here that we was on, and then it was a long chair right here, long chair right here. It was like her aunt, 2 fucking nephews and some shit on that couch. Her grandmother was over there, and somebody else was in the room. I think it might have been like a little sister or some shit. And I'm fucking the shit out of this bitch on this love seat. We're all in here, but it's just so sleek, so it's.
You see how he's lying?
Some of my best friends.
He wasn't fucking the shit out of her.
Yeah, no.
But you see how when I
it.
told my great story, and he decided that he had something.
Yeah.
No, my version of me fucking in front of people was better. Like,
what is harder? What is harder?
First of all,
stop talking. What is harder?
What are you talking about?
Fucking somebody and having nobody in the room know, or just being a jackass to your girlfriend's little brother?
No,
everybody does that.
He didn't tell.
He's a movie trope.
Listen to what he just said.
Trope in a movie.
I was thinking about that
you
little
are
kid.
every babysitter's girlfriend.
Listen to what he just said.
Boyfriend.
He wasn't even listening to the story. I'm saying I did the exact opposite. Like I'm saying that's how it's an earthquake regular. Like when when nobody's there, but when the nigga's underneath, it has to be a little bit more subtle to where he doesn't notice the fucking bed frame is about to break, but also to where she's satisfied but not moaning too loud. Because too loud is going to get us caught up.
Strong ass bunk bed. Bunk beds be looking really like
It was one of those. It was one of those ones for my life.
It wasn't a strong bunk bed.
It was one of those ones.
It was a weak stroke.
No, it was.
That's a little.
What do you want to say to that?
I don't want to say nothing.
What do you want to say?
I don't want to say nothing.
What do you mean my 16-year-old strokes is weak, Tony? What the fuck are you talking about?
To it.
What are you talking about?
You tell me, nigga.
What are you talking about right now?
You tell me, nigga.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
But Lauren, you saw
what
that.
he did was
I'm not gonna
easier.
Okay.
What you did was easier because think about this. The consequences aren't as dire.
Yeah.
If your girl's little brother is like, oh, they was fucking, that's nothing. You can convince that nigga with a blow pop and some fucking Chuck E. Cheese coins.
He
nigga.
wasn't that young.
I was in front of the bitch's fucking, not mother, aunt, grandmother, little sister, and like some other little nigga. Fuck out of here. The level of difficulty is just different. That's all I have to say.
And everybody was awake? Were they watching the movie?
Grandma was asleep. Everybody else was awake.
Can you look up? What's that word?
Nothing's gonna be able to save you. Google can't help you.
Can you look up? Because that's a problem.
What is
that's some extremists?
Nope.
What's that called?
Nope.
When you like doing sensual acts in front of people.
Is. I'm just not.
Can you look that up? Can you type that in Google? When you like doing sensual acts in front of people, what is that?
Yeah, what are you?
The white man types.
What are you? Because you could have went in the bathroom and fucked her. Why'd you have to fuck her on the bed why did that have to happen?
I probably fucked her in the bathroom
Exhibitionist?
around 5. Exhibitionist, thank you. I was trying to find that word. Tony is an exhibitionist because it's one thing.
You want to put something behind that? You want to put something behind that?
It's not like I did that because I was trying to prove myself. No, like I had already hit her in the bathroom in the living room. It's like, why leave the bed? Like,
that's whoa. That's your excuse. That's weak as hell.
I mean, nigga,
that is weak. That is rather weak.
You're an exhibitionist.
I just want you to know. So
you're an exhibition.
Let's Google it.
But you see how he was bright. Nigga,
let's zoom
I was
in.
in
What
front of
does
her
it
aunt, her grandma, her little niece.
It was
nigga,
hard.
like
to prove the point that it was harder.
How did you even get? I don't care. How you focus?
Because I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at the target. How did you focus? With a little boy playing a Nintendo under you, nigga. There's like game sounds and shit happening. And you still horny? That's insane.
You
in the presence.
You hit your ex.
You looking at Buzz Lightyear.
On her quinceañera in front of her aunt, her umbrella. You fucking exhibition.
That's what happens.
You're a freaky nigga.
It was a rite of passage.
I've been calling you a freaky
16.
nigga loosely as a joke, but you're a freaky exhibitionist.
It's not true.
And it might be time to get in that LOIs.
Yeah, because you ran out of shit to talk, nigga.
Y'all got them? I don't have them up here.
No, we do not have them. So could we just go to the last episode?
Nigga, you sent that shit to Sean said, this is terrible, man.
Yeah, because I had typed in the home room because I was trying to listen to you and do this shit at the same time, but you know, it ain't fly.
What the fuck?
What is going on right here?
She fucking doing this shit again.
Who is?
This bitch. The fucking exclamating my messages.
Yeah. You just you need to call her.
I'm a bad communicator. I get it from my father.
You're treating a woman like a hoe right now. Yeah.
You never
it just connected.
You never treat a woman how she is though. She's a good girl. I got to treat her like a slut.
You're right.
But it's been a good week for LOIs. Why LOIs is a segment of the show where we like to answer your questions, any concerns, any tips, any black women that want to give us a tip on how to run a show. I'm fucking. Shout out to her though. I do love her. Thank you for commenting. But Wild or Wise, shout out to PD. He's always back. Another one, hashtag Wild or Wise. Can anyone get their hands on academics? Pause. Something tells me if they really wanted to, they could. Who should be the one to box or get their hands on them? Adam 16, My Son. That's an old name. I haven't heard of him in a while. Saucy Santana. Yeah. Young Miami. Funny. And who has the worst stand group? Drake, YB, Nicki, or Beyonce? Salute to Dutch. Happy Easter. Lots of invulnerability. Shout out to PD again. He's one of our favorite Asians. But to answer your question as to who deserves the right to box academics first.
Saucy Santana called dibs. So he should get first serve. Yeah, he gets first serve. For sure. And the problem is, well, maybe with my sound it's a little deep. But it's act. We all know what the headlining fight is. It's Saucy and it's academics. All these other guys, it'd be cool.
What about Meek Mill?
No.
That would be
You
cool.
want to see Meek over Saucy Santana?
No, I'd rather see the Saucy Santana.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'd
rather see Saucy because of the diet, because it's
because it's everything. Because the fact that he doesn't want to fight him, his ass is on the line. I forgot about that shit.
The fact that he cried on stream about it. The fact that
first of all, as a fellow Jamaican, you know how it feels when you
be
can't,
homophobic.
When you can't say something about a certain group, especially if they go against
Look
the
at
God
him looking
allegedly.
for a homophobic brother. It's crazy.
No, but I'm just
I'm
saying.
not looking for a brother, and that's the point he's making.
But
look at him.
You're not listening.
But as a fellow Jamaican, you should agree with academics of him crying.
He just gave you a
because if he didn't cry,
if he didn't
cry, it would be a lot of F words flying. It would be a lot of small cigarettes. What they call it? A bundle of sticks.
It depends on what country you're in.
Yeah,
it depends on what.
It still would have been an F word.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But that's what.
No, niggas is not gonna cry over any other man. Period. Not that invested in men. Cry about them.
But you will try on their jackets.
You said what?
I said, but you will try on their jackets. Interesting.
What are you talking about? You were wearing another man's hoodie.
And
all
actually,
episode.
utility.
It's funny.
You sweat in another man's hoodie.
I didn't sweat in here.
That's weird.
That's
for
funny.
utility. It
And
was freezing cold. How am I sweat?
Exactly.
If I was sweating,
you
I
felt
don't
like
need
an
this
imposter
hoodie.
of a man, so you started sweating. You
You're on
didn't
your
feel like
tippy
yourself.
toes and you're already a leprechaun.
That's funny.
And now I'm watching nothing. Never mind.
I was about to say he still has it for just for like emotional purposes.
It's crazy. He's still leaning on this shit.
It's like a blanket.
But
disgust me.
Yeah, nah, my son, he doesn't deserve any type of like that.
Homophobic ass.
And I don't think Adam 16 really does.
Adam, I don't think. I think if Adam, I think Adam would literally die trying to fight academics. I don't think he has the lung capacity nor the like body. You get what I mean? Like the willpower. Like I saw a video or a picture of Adam with his shirt off. It's like, this is disgusting. You know what I mean? Outside of like all the things he's, you know, let his wife do. Right. Just him is just disgusting. And I can't imagine him like trying to run a mile, let alone throw punches, trying to block, trying not to get hit like Tone. You know what I'm saying?
You would imagine another man butt naked doing activities. Fucking,
he wasn't butt naked.
Yeah, I saw him with his shirt off, and I was disappointed. Nigga, what the fuck? What did you expect?
I didn't say disappointed. Stop trying to move my words around. That's what I meant.
That's what you meant.
That's what I meant. I was disappointed.
Thought he was more manly than them, right? Yeah.
More manly, nigga. I'm more manly than you, nigga, who did more push-ups, nigga.
You have to think that. Whoa. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Who did more pull-ups?
I did.
Who did more pull-ups?
We did static holds.
Who had to do a bonus?
Static hold.
You ain't shit.
Who said
you did a bonus round because you failed your sets, nigga? What are you talking about?
First of all, you know you're lying. That's why your feet are in the air. Put your feet down.
No.
Put your feet on the ground.
Put your feet up. Lord, he was out there defeated, and I don't normally see a super nigga defeated like that. He was like, God damn, like my fucking body, my back is hurting. Yo, I forgot about this. So then there's two different heights of bars. We was doing pull-ups and static holds on. It got to the point where he was like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the shorter bar. Like, it's gonna be easier over there. And he proceeded to walk his humbled ass over there. Don't do that.
It was too hot in there for you?
Here's what happened.
It was too hot in there for you?
Here's what happened.
You can't swing in the jungle, get off the bars, nigga.
Here's what happened. I'm gonna walk y'all down. I'm gonna walk y'all down.
You the most athletic nigga.
I had no idea.
I'm gonna walk y'all down.
Most athletic nigga.
What?
And you know what? I thought for a moment your kids would have the most natural ability.
Yep.
But that's because you be glazing them. You think he's good at everything. Now you're getting proof.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
It's weak.
So
it's weak.
It's weak.
How much you weigh again? 180 pounds.
Can I talk?
Anybody over 165, say something. Okay. Anybody who could do pull-ups on the highest bar, say something. Lauren, would you like to introduce yourself?
I could do that.
I know you can.
do that.
A stepping stool maybe is very high up, but I know you can get up there and do your thing.
I can get there.
So here's what happened. Right. We got there. We started off with burpees. Right. We did a set. We did like about 3 sets of that. I could tell he was a little tired.
3 sets of how many burpees?
So the first set we did probably like
15
to 20. Okay. Second set maybe like 10 to 15. You get the point.
Okay.
Went down as we went.
Okay.
But we did that. Right. Now, mind you, you see Tone, he works out once a month. I try to get in a couple a week.
I feel it.
I try to get in a couple a week long.
I feel it.
So where are the results? Where are your results?
He's talking. We try to get in a couple a week. So I was already a little.
He's reaching for a friend again.
He's talking.
4.
He's talking.
Number 4. Here we go. But just
he's okay.
4 assists.
I'll talk to the wall. So this nigga, right? He doesn't understand that my muscles was already sore 2 days prior because I'd already got some work in, right?
Yeah.
You know, Jay, no, it was super nigga. I already got some work in. I already got some. So my muscles is already a little discombobulated.
Yeah.
But I'm shocked. Yeah. You got to shock the muscle.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
They still rebuilding.
You got to shock the muscle. So I'm shocking the muscle again, but he don't know that. He thinks it's my first day. No, nigga, I'm 3-4 days in. But once we get to the pull-up bar, guess what happens? Once we get to the pull-up bar, because we did the burpees, the dips, and then we went to the pull-up bar. I had already said. You're
struggling with them dips
I had already said.
You were struggling with them dips as well.
Because
I get it.
I did.
It's the tip of the iceberg. It's perception. It's
He's
only what
not
they see.
telling the truth.
Let me explain.
He's not telling the truth.
Let me explain. I'm getting like low-key back adjusted. So the 3 days I've been putting in work,
incongruent.
It's a lot of soreness.
Doesn't make sense.
It's a lot more damage.
How are you both doing 4 workouts a week and still getting back into it? What does that mean?
This nigga.
You said both of those things. Make it make sense, nigga.
Look, clip these together and smoke, nigga. While you do that, look. So once we get there, I'm like, I ain't doing no pull-ups just because I already know my body, and it's one, static holds are just beneficial overall. It activates multiple parts of your muscle because you're holding it. Your core is engaged. You feel me? Different parts. While when I said that, I don't know what his whole lover over here, he was like, nah, fuck that. I'm big and strong. He goes to do 3 pull-ups, comes down. Nah, fuck that. I'm doing static holds, nigga. My shit fucked up. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we just did a lot of work, especially me, but he doesn't know that, right? But yeah, we did the static holds, and I said all of that just to say,
just to not make a point.
That
bonus.
I made up the time on the last set before the bonus set. The bonus set was just like some surprise shit. You got to shock the muscle. I'm just listening to him. That's what he said. You got to shock the muscle. The muscle doesn't know what's going on, so you have to shock the muscle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger can't save you right now. Like there's no. So you're telling me that you working out 4 times a week is gonna cause you? It's gonna cause me to perform better in a workout than you do, and I'm not working out.
What I'm saying is.
And you've been working out 4 times a week, and he just lied to you. I just realized that he just lied to you. You haven't been working out consistently, have you?
I've worked out.
How many times a week have you been working out? Because I know what he can do when he's in the gym.
The last time.
We've been in the gym before. So the fact that he's been working out and he can't do pull-up.
The last time.
Bullshit.
The last time.
You're lying.
The last time.
He's a liar.
So think about this, right?
He's a liar.
Last time I worked out, it was last Thursday. Mind you, I don't think I told
from last Thursday?
Nigga, what do you mean? It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
You fucking goof.
And you can do 0 push-ups. I mean 0 pull-ups because you worked out on Thursday.
Yeah, 3 days.
So I want to make this clear. I want to make this clear. I want to make this clear.
You can do 0
pull-ups. I want to make this clear
because you worked out on Thursday. I want to make this Sunday. Does that make sense to you?
If you're just
you would go up and not do any pull-ups because you worked out on Thursday.
And mind you gotta understand, my lats. When I said I couldn't touch the tallest bar, it's because my lats are tight as fuck, and so I have to reach for the bar like this, like a fucking muscle man, just to reach the bar. So I'm like,
just jump up and grab it.
But was that your first day back?
It wasn't.
That's what it sounds like, right?
That's first day back type shit.
No. My muscles
That's
was
exactly
sore.
what it sounds like.
Last time.
But yeah, it'll be like
but
that.
I haven't done.
It's the first day back.
I haven't done pull-ups because I've been going to a different calisthenics park. Yeah. Don't got no pull-ups. But regardless, like, let's not act like.
Nah, they get sore. They get sore, but I'm saying
shit
like
gets sore. You're doing,
but not that sore.
The third day is normally start to be better if it's not your first time back. Like when you first come back, yeah, that whatever workout it is, that's gonna last about 3 days, 4 days. You know what I'm saying? If you do it right, but you probably just started back working out altogether. You did say that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying.
I literally
that's
said
what
that
he just
in the
lied to you and said.
I said that in the beginning, and that's why I love rewatching it. I love rewatching shit and just proving myself right. I said that in the beginning. I'm getting readjusted into kind of acclimating, working out again. Because, I'm not going to Royce Gracie, you know what I'm saying? So my body isn't really getting any resistance. So, of course, my muscles are going to be a little sore. And who's this nigga to say how my body's supposed to react to pull-ups? Like, nigga,
you're right.
What are you talking about?
Keep going.
Because, and I want to make this very clear. I could have done 5 pull-ups too and gave up and did the static holds. But I was smart enough to know myself. I was smart enough to know myself and go, I know my body and my limitations.
And he didn't want to push past him.
I'm going to hustle with these static holds. I'm going to do a couple sets of these instead of just doing 5 pull-ups and then doing the static holds and stuff, you know what I mean?
Now, what do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger was think of that statement right there? I knew my limits. I didn't want to push past them.
That's my J.
Was that
Arnold's gay cousin? Was that Arnold's gay cousin? Nah, that was Arnold's gay cousin. Hey, we know who's not voicing Arnold ever, nigga. But
we know we're not playing him in a movie, nigga.
Yeah,
we know we're not playing him in a movie, nigga. Lauren playing Arnold. He's the whitest person here.
Nutso 121. 𝙬𝚘.
Yeah, move on, nigga.
What is the earliest? What is it? You see, I know when to.
Yeah,
you see, he don't.
I see.
Shout out to Nutso 𝙬𝚘. What is the earliest you asked a girl to be your girlfriend? For me, after a week. Whew, you are from the Netherlands. We'll give you that. But I'm like, in a week, but I'm like, if I'm not gonna talk to other girls anyway, what's the difference? Otherwise, I would just do FWB.
That
sounds like Nutso got somebody he in love with.
So Nutso, from the, like, your whole philosophy is off, nigga. You wait. Let me read that again because that's where the problem is. If I'm not gonna talk to other girls anyway, what's the difference? You see, first of all,
he's in love, man.
Like, you're in love.
No, you're not. No. What are y'all talking about?
He is.
Let me talk.
Stop. You about to fuck him up.
Let me talk.
You about to fuck him up.
No.
He's pussy whipped. He's pussy whipped right now.
He's in
But
love.
don't say that.
Whipped.
Don't say that.
What you mean don't say that?
Don't say he's in love.
That's what we mean by that, though.
You can be lost in love and you can just be rational, like being in love. But you don't know that because your dad didn't love. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Your dad left too.
I know, so I can't say it. Your dad didn't love you, nigga. Your dad didn't love you either, nigga. That's why we're friends.
I bet my dad came back before. When did your dad leave and
I
come back?
talked to my dad the other day, so shut the fuck up.
Well, when my dad did leave, he came back before your dad came back. Fuck, nigga.
Well, because your dad didn't have Latino pussy to get back to.
What is the earliest?
Hold on. This is the problem. So, first of all, when you're in this situation, I don't know how old you are. I think you're younger because this is the guy we gave basketball advice, right?
He's not in love.
So, this is like,
He's 21.
it's so much to unpack. First of all, the mindset of a nigga, not necessarily with options, but who isn't like tied down to something right now, is, I don't want to say this was attractive to a bitch, but like, you got to think. She has you without having to not necessarily commit for real.
At all.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're a single dude out here with the mentality of a boyfriend.
Right.
You know how vulnerable that makes you?
Right.
That makes you like, you in a fucked up spot, brother, and you on the right show for that shit. Cause
and this is the past. He's talking in past tense. Because for me, after a week. So this is him.
Yeah. It's not even really happening.
It's not really happening.
After a week.
But hypothetically speaking, if you think you really like a girl after 1 week,
you don't.
You don't. But if you didn't fuck her, you might like her.
If you really like a girl after 1 week, you haven't. That's what the problem is.
No, but I'm saying if you just like her. You don't like her. A week isn't enough. You have to fuck. You got to get your dick sucked. It's certain things that just have to happen to see if like it's even amicable.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't
is
know
this applicable?
I'm about to say you don't even know who she is in 7 days, nigga. You know how easy it is to convince niggas of bullshit in 7 days. He's been doing it for 4 years on this podcast.
I knew it was coming. And do you know? You don't know her Ludo phase is like. Bitches get crazy around their Ludo phase. Shout out to all my.
Are you saying that correctly?
The Ludo phase.
Are you saying? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't. I think I know what you're trying to say. That's why it sounds weird.
You know, I know the phases.
Some magic shit.
I know the phases.
Lunar. If you're talking about the phases of the moon, is lunar, not lunar or whatever.
No, Ludo is like the phases of like periods of like it's the first period, like the first phase of a period, like bleeding. Like out the vagina, that type of period.
Secretion.
Luteal?
Yeah, the Ludo. Well, I said it wrong, but Ludo.
Of course, yeah, that's what the point was. We figured you were mispronouncing it. Because that's what you do.
The Ludo phase, which these niggas didn't even know existed, is what.
Because we don't have vaginas.
Luteal.
You weren't even close.
Ludo. Fuck it.
You don't even know how to operate your own pussy.
Well, I mean, I say it like a Southern man. Sorry, I'm from the South. But, you know, I don't like bringing up I'm from the South because he likes to get it like, I'm from the South too. But, yeah, this is what y'all girlfriends go through every, however long. Y'all should know this.
So my co-host goes through every fucking 7 episodes.
But what's the earliest for y'all? Earliest you asked a girl to be your girlfriend?
I've never, see, all my situations.
I've never asked a girl to be my girlfriend.
I was just about to say, all my situations have been the girl, we was cool and I wanted to keep it at a certain place. And then they just begged and begged for a period of time until where I really thought about it and I was like, could she be my girl? All right, that's how it happened. I've never been like, I never tried to make a girl my girlfriend. I always like to keep them at bay because it's just like I'm saying, like the mentality, it's different. You get what I'm saying? You're a different man when you're a nomad and the options are plentiful because you're not settling for less. You have other options.
True.
And I like to keep it to
Yeah.
Unless you find a real good one because, I am in a relationship.
I was going to say, you didn't pursue that one yourself? She begged?
Nah, nigga, I've never.
Okay, I got you.
It's never happened. It's never happened. With my girl I'm with today, she put probably the most pressure. Yeah.
Well, y'all say y'all had a different situation though.
Yeah, we did, but like she was campaigning hard. She was campaigning hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel it.
You feel her?
Nah, nigga, what?
I was about to say. No. Yeah, I didn't know where you was going with that. I was trying to understand you, my brother.
Yeah, I'm saying I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Y'all both gay. It's fine.
What did it make you?
The referee of the gayness.
That's even gayer.
It might be.
Whoa. I knew I shouldn't have asked you.
You're the
you gonna
official?
fucking dig a hole. Yeah. You are the last call. Like you decide what's gay. There's nothing gayer than that.
I'm the omnipotent one. Wait,
like
so
Lord,
who's
you gotta
gay?
be as gay as possible. But if you don't think it's gay, it's not gay.
Wait, what's
you gay free?
Who's worse, the players or the officials? I've never played the game. I'm just trying to make my check, get paid, but that's not even what this is about. I was just saying, like y'all.
Now you gay. Wear your stripes.
But
wear your stripes. What's the next ones and shit?
I think that's the last one that I got on this episode. That's what I was saying.
You sure?
Yeah.
Wait, go all the way up.
You nigga say you sure? Nigga, you not
hit sore by news.
Nigga, you not.
It's sold by news because sometimes
don't nobody want to ask you nothing.
Hold up.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's one more from MP.
Yeah, you fucking
It was
asshole.
a reply. It's the MP though.
Hashtag #WildAWild. Did we answer the other ones? I feel like we ain't really answered these shits for real.
Nah, man. We answered them.
You said y'all never asked
Okay, yeah, I forgot
a girl
about that.
to be a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and
I would say, there's no like wait 3 months. Like any type of corny ass rule like that is gonna be some stupid shit. Like
I used to move like that.
Used to wait 3 months.
I used to before I would even consider it. Yeah.
Like engaging in a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, that's honestly, it's one of those things.
I used to do that before I even like thought about it. Like,
you do have to play it by ear.
I'd be like, how long has it been? Oh shit, it's been like 3. Okay, yeah.
Literally. But also,
I
put it this way: there is like a minimum. There is a don't do it that fast. But I wouldn't say that there's in your case, it is a minimum. It's just a long minimum.
Yeah. But that's what it used to be.
Yeah.
But long. I mean, shit. 3 months is long. That's not a long time.
That ain't a long time.
That's
Exactly.
not a long
It's not
time.
a long time. It's not.
Hey, you got to think about it, bro.
It's not. That's why it was. But it was like
I think it's the third month that fucks it up.
But because normally what happens is around the third month. Around the third month is like for me at least. Because like when I find somebody who lasts that long at least, it was like, all right, I know I'm gonna really fuck with you. So it's like now I start to really look at the other ones I was already talking to. I'm like, all right, let me see. Who am I going to just cold cut? Who am I going to keep a little bit longer and see? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening?
Honestly, 3 months is a perfect time because a bitch has to starve. A bitch has to starve. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if she can wait 3 months for a relationship that's, it's not really a fairy tale. It's like with most things, like with money, you get a bunch of money, you're still gonna feel empty inside. You're just gonna have a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So it's really an empty trophy. So what was the point? The bitch has to be battle tested. And waiting, patience, which is really the virtue, which is really
it's an important virtue.
Which is really like the most important part is the patience part. Like, can she wait? Can she deal with me?
Can she chill? Yeah.
It's tricky.
That's true. But I mean, that's how I used to. But I mean, that's changed for me. I mean,
but I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like that's me naturally. Like a bitch just waits naturally.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to wait.
For sure. You're gonna have to wait because I don't know.
Facts.
I'm like,
facts.
And I'm not doing nothing I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And so it's hard to start because I don't know.
Yeah. And I was about to add something to that shit. But ultimately, you have to do it righteously. That's why, like, in my head, there's not a certain date. It's just a feeling. But hold on. I was just about to say, what happens is you gotta. This is with all emotions though. You gotta be like kind of consciously aware of them. Because there was with my current girlfriend, there was a period in time where like she was begging and asking me, and in my head I was like, fuck it. But then I would catch myself and just like, nah, just give it a little bit more. You always catch yourself, but that's how you know you're doing it righteously. Because you gotta, it's real shit.
Yeah.
You gotta use emotion and logic.
Yeah, because you gotta care enough about it too to like take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, or to not want it to go nowhere either.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
But
relationships are kind of weird, like
kind of gay. They suck.
Because
bad contract.
Because I don't.
Sometimes.
I don't know. Would you count your y'all think y'all are possessive?
Nah, I'm not. I mean, yes.
Not in nature, but possessive.
Yes, in a way, yeah. But I think you kind of have to be in a way to like. But I'm not outwardly that way. Like, I don't show that as much as maybe my girl might want or your girl, somebody, you know, they like that a little bit. But like, I'm possessive. Like, I protect. I care. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching always. I ever watchful. What the fuck is gonna happen? Make sure she's taking care of. Like, I'm possessive of making sure that she good.
She's
like,
not walking on the street side with the
you know
cars.
what I'm saying? All that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not maybe outwardly like vocal about that. I'm just that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm not asking her to do shit because I'm possessive. I'm like, go have your fun, do your shit, be safe, blah blah whatever. So it's like I'm not crowding nobody, but I treat you that way as far as like protection goes. But like just internally, I already know it. Like I'm gonna do this if this needs to be done, but I don't need to talk about it all the time. You know, some niggas are like vocally possessive. You can't do this, you can't do that, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not
like
it's not none of that.
I'm not I'm just like probably like the same way. Like I'm not like possessive. But I don't know. Maybe.
You don't even know, nigga. You ain't had a girl in
I don't
decades.
I don't think I'm possessive. I'm not
decades.
Like possessive.
But I would say
I don't know how to answer that.
I would say it depends on what it is that we're talking about. I'm possessive over certain things.
Like
and
what?
certain things, I'm really like, what's the opposite of possessive? Just
that's what I'm trying to figure. Like
communal.
What do you mean by possessive?
Possessive mean okay. So for instance, with time, I'm not possessive at all. Like if you want to go somewhere without me,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's fine. Go, chill.
Get out of here.
That's
I
what I'm
actually prefer it.
Yeah,
but
it's cool.
Yeah.
Like
get the fuck out.
But if my girl, like we even had like a little conversation about this. Like if she wants to wear a shirt that shows her nipples and titties, but it's a shirt.
But you see, I'm
gonna put it this way. Whatever she wants to do is gonna happen because I'm like, hey, you gotta,
no. And that's
whatever
why I
she
changed.
wants to do is gonna happen.
That's
because,
why I changed.
Like, because to be I don't want to be. It's not even necessarily that I want to be the guy. I know how I feel about certain things, and I know how she feel about certain things. So you have freedom to move however you want to move.
Correct.
But if you do something that I don't like, I'm gonna act like I don't like it.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like a commander and she'd be like, no sequin shirts. But if you wear a sequin shirt, don't get upset that I'm not like, holding your hand.
Or making a comment about it or something.
But there's certain shit or saying something about it or joking about it. Because if you do something I don't like, I'm gonna act like I don't like it.
But that's also strange. It's almost like confusing. Like for her, like, but I feel like
you gotta shock your girlfriend. Nigga.
But I feel like that could also confuse her. Like there's only some things you have to put your foot down, and I feel like as a man,
that's what I said. That's
I feel
what
like
I
as
said.
a man,
that's what I said.
Like we do.
That's why you say it depends on what it is.
That's why I said
it depends on what it is.
Like,
I don't give a fuck. I do have a word. Like as far as like that veto, like. I always have that option to veto. And that was one of the things that I've changed in the past.
I forgot. Yeah,
I've changed in the past.
That's important to mention.
Where,
that's important
I wasn't like I did think like that too. Like, all right, she want to do what she want to do, but then I was like, nah, like I don't think so. Like I don't think so. But not in a possessive way. But
that's what that is.
But just like if I don't like it, it's like I don't like it. I'm not just gonna put up with it. I'm not gonna have her wear that and not hold her hand. You get what I'm saying? Because that's not fair.
That was a silly example.
He didn't say that. He said he would hold her hand though. He'd say like, but
no, he said like, don't be surprised.
Oh, that's what you said.
But that was like
you said you.
No, he said like, don't. If you want to wear that shirt, don't be surprised if I don't hold your hand in public. Like, don't hold your hand.
Oh, that's what you. I misheard that. I misheard that.
Like to express that if I don't like it, I'm not gonna act like I like it. Like that's what people do. People will deep down like, I really don't want her to wear this shirt, and like, oh, let me fucking chuck it up, man. But no, I'm gonna act like I don't like it because I'm not. I am the boss, but I'm not your god. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
Like your boss has say so, but you could call out if you want to. You could show
but
up.
See,
there's certain shit you could do.
Those same problems overall is why I try to source that out at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like idea-wise, ideologically wise, like how much do we fit on like what we think should happen anyway?
Which is why a week is not fast. It's too
not
fast
enough
because of exactly what Lauren just said. There's so much sorting out and like compatibility training or testing that you got to do to make sure it works.
And even some things that you think at the beginning you're going to be okay with, you might not be over time.
You get
and
pissed
things
off
that
later.
you think you care about later on, you might not care about. Like it switches all the time.
Exactly.
Like as you get deeper into the shit.
It's a fluctuation. Nigga. You know, you grow and evolve and you change.
Yeah, nah.
And there was I feel like we was about to say something else about some other shit, but I don't know. Fuck it. It's going now.
I was about to say, I don't know.
In the middle.
I feel like I'm learning a lot. LOI, shout out to PD. Are most girls against prawn? Thank you. In y'all's opinion, and why can't J Noblez take criticism from someone who trying to help him? Who is someone that could critique or react to y'all's sets without y'all specifically, the super nigga, arguing back or becoming defensive? And why does Tone think he could take Michael Jordan one-on-one?
Is that a one-liner? When did I say that?
I guess that's just your attitude, pimp. But are most girls
Probably.
against prawn in y'all's opinion? Against? I know a lot of women who are
I was about to
addicted.
say, I don't know if I just got a different experience with women, but like all the women that I've asked have like elaborate, like it's not even just.
It's never
I
just
kind of like it
basic.
sometimes. So it's some real in depth. Like this is my category.
They
This is why I
understand,
like to light up when I do it.
They've
I
all
knew it.
perused. They've all searched where categories are, what they mean, because they're looking for the specifics, and they know how to get to everything they want every
I
time.
knew a bitch that had to chill off the vibrator just to give her like her coochie the sensitivity break.
Oh, yeah,
I know
for
a-
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
same, yeah. I was about to say same bitch. It's not the same bitch.
Yeah, yeah. But that definitely does happen, and yeah, women aren't against it. But man, I can take criticism. I can take criticism, but
He's just gonna argue first.
and that's the thing, right? Like the criticism that you speak of, it wasn't really criticism that could help me become a better man on stage the next week. Like
But
the
Justin,
criticism. Let me talk.
you're
The
doing-
let me
okay.
talk. The criticism, it's more so like movie reviews. You know what I mean? Like I could take criticism, but I'm not going to take a fucking movie review from some guy, Lauren, who hasn't done it yet. But I'm not even. It's like I'm honestly, I really want to help you write your set because I want you to do good because I feel like you could really do good. But man, I could take criticism. Stop fucking around.
You do have to note,
of course,
that he said you couldn't take criticism,
And just in the moment.
and you didn't.
Yeah.
Like you literally just did it just now. That's
No.
what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm talking to him.
First of all, this is kind of like
And
this
why-
is better.
He did have an answer though, but his answer was responding to the criticism in a way that's
that
like
he didn't take.
correct. So it's like a weird. It's a weird thing. It's a weird
like
thing.
you see what he just
because
did?
he was. That's a real answer
But
though.
Tony,
That's
what
a
do
real
you-
answer.
But this is last week's episode based on last week's what's the word? Conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm talking in the context of last week and what I think he's referring to, which is the second half of the last episode.
But you're not even recognizing the existential part of this. Like, he criticized you not being able to take criticism and you didn't take it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just said, I can't take it, and then you proceeded to say why the criticism is bad. You didn't even address the point to where it's like arguing back and forth and becoming defensive. What do you have to say to that?
Arguing back and forth and coming. Is that after you you could switch J Noblez with Tone if that's the case.
But this is not about J Noblez. I mean, this is not about Tone Groove. This is about you. See? Like, you can't even stay focused. Nigga, what are you doing?
You fucking.
This guy.
Thank you.
What the hell? He put it on me.
Yo, he's gonna watch this back and be like, yo, you fucking talking too fast, nigga. Smoke some weed. Yeah, who is someone that could critique or react to y'all sets? Man, honestly, PD, if you want, just DM us.
He already did.
Oh, he already did?
Yeah. You ain't respond.
You didn't respond.
I told these niggas, nobody getting Tone Groove for this, but I think we can't, we might be able to send it to him, but aren't we doing some shit? Like, aren't we actually putting it on Patreon? There's a plan for where we're going.
Look, we're going to put it on Patreon, but PD, since you keep asking, I'll send you the footage. I might, I don't want to spoil the Patreon footage for you, but I'll send a set. If you want to see a set, I'll send you a set. I don't want to spoil the Patreon one for you because it's the first one, but
and for the last one, why does Tone think he could take Michael Jordan one-on-one?
Yeah, what is up?
Well, okay, put it this way.
I remember.
Why?
We was talking about that, and I remember you did say that.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
Like old Michael Jordan, or because he didn't say
40-year-old Michael Jordan. Maybe
If that's what I said, then
Wizards Jordan. Maybe did we say something on that?
Yo, I think it was.
That's egregious.
Like
that's egregious. That's egregious.
You said you could beat.
That didn't happen.
So you're not beating any version of Michael Jordan. That's what you're saying.
I could be the old version of Michael Jordan for sure.
You mean?
Well, right now, no.
Yeah, right now. But
Now?
see,
Don't
if
mind
we're
me,
talking about, I would definitely train for it. I would take it serious. I wouldn't treat this like Ngannou Fury. Like I would have to bust my ass, and I could probably get him if I played right. An accountant got him. Nigga, fuck out of here. I can get an accountant.
Yeah, but it's also ignorance was bliss with that. You know, with that brother. Like you're trying. You play basketball, so you're gonna be in your head. You're gonna be like, damn, this is Michael Jordan. The same man who, you know.
It's not true. That's
could be true.
maybe your insecure head.
It could be true.
But obviously, I'm delusional. I'm fucking confident enough to think that I could take it so much to the point where he fucking asked me the question. But in a hypothetical world where I actually could play Michael Jordan one-on-one, I probably would win. Because this is hypothetical.
Why would you think that?
What? That's not how that works.
Yeah, it is. So if it's hypothetical, let's just hypothetically say I had a 6'7" growth spurt and
We're talking about as you are.
99 ball overall, nigga.
Okay.
He didn't say that.
6'7".
Because he didn't even say what version of
That's a
tone.
goalpost mover.
He didn't say what version of tone. He didn't say what
Okay. Moving
version of mic.
This is a specific question.
And I like how he says 6'7", as if that's what's keeping him from being like the hypothetical version, him being 6'7".
You think that would hurt?
You could be 6'7".
You think being 6'7" would hurt?
But that's not
So what's
like
your point?
That's not the.
What's your point?
That's not the Magna Carta of your fucking like.
It's a great factor in going
He's
to the
saying
NBA.
Steph Curry would give Jordan a long day.
Steph Curry would give Jordan a long what?
A long day.
Oh.
Who's saying that?
That's kind of what he's saying. Like Steph Jordan 6'3". So if you're good
Exactly.
enough, you can go. Yeah.
Who's saying that?
That's what he's saying. Noblez. He's pretty much just saying like.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I was kind of joking about like
the height's
if-
not being the thing. It's
because
not the
he's
factor. You're
like
not good
Tone
enough.
says 6'7", because that's his height.
Right.
Like that's still he still think it's gonna happen. You get what I'm saying?
Nobody thinks that. Nobody's
But,
crazy like you. I'm perfectly rational in my illusions because I can see through one eye very clearly.
That is your go-to number.
What?
6'7". You say that every time.
Yeah, because that's what I was told.
Damn,
that's
that shit
literally what I was told.
Damn, that's trauma. Is that trauma?
Not trauma because it doesn't hurt.
And it's
Trauma
funny.
hurts.
You
This
gotta.
is funny.
You want to know what's funny? Like that white woman.
She was Indian.
Oh, she's
Stop
Indian.
assuming.
Well, that's funny. Like she's.
I know her name.
She's doing more harm than any Capri Sun, because God knows how many black children she said like just random heights to.
I got a whole bit about this.
Shout out to her, man. I like that way of like causing black trauma than like a KKK rally.
Clip it.
But
fucking this guy.
At least it's not lynchings. At least it's just destroying, hurting a little ego.
That's even, you don't understand that when you say more, it gets worse. You doubling down is fucking yourself up.
That pause was so nigga.
No, I needed you. It was poignant because I needed it to resonate with you.
No, nigga.
You just keep talking. That shit gets
Oh
worse.
my God. Nigga, I'll say what I say to you.
Look at
to
you
me.
avoiding criticism. There it is again.
Oh my
Is there any
God.
more Wild or Wise? All right, well,
I was about to say,
it's been a lovely episode, a lovely week. I think we addressed everything we had to.
yeah, it's been a pretty good episode. Not much happened this week, but for some reason this was still a long episode. But if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, like it. If you already haven't, comment down something, specifically a Wild or Why. Any questions or concerns? It is a Wednesday, so yeah, I know everybody has questions during the middle of the week.
Can they see this? They can't see this, right?
Not the screen, no.
Okay, I was about to say they could be funny. AJ Jack's so big, it looked like me and the chair are both inside of it.
Yeah, or you're so small. Why didn't you say you're so small?
Because we look about the same size right there.
Who looks about the same size?
We look about the same size right there.
It's the jacket.
Yeah, it's the jacket. You're so small. But
and you have
again,
to say that to feel big.
Again,
you're insecure, nigga.
What else? Oh, guys, LOI the show, IG. We have a show coming up again, April 3rd. The
3rd.
white man behind the camera is
April
actually
3rd.
going to be performing. All
April
right,
3rd.
he's going to be performing. It's going to be a lot of beautiful people. And real quick, because we here, beautiful people like Dad Body,
Yep.
Flower and Boom.
Yep.
Justo Mobbin.
Yep.
Wani OG. AK Nyran. Pink Moscato. Brother Julio. And Yalik. Damn,
I think you said that twice.
That was everybody.
You notice how you said his karate friend twice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it twice?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
he's your favorite one at the lineup, bro.
I mean, he can whoop your ass.
You probably whip yours.
I doubt it. But shout out to all these good brothers.
You hear that? You didn't say that to Yalik face.
Shout out to
Why
that good brother.
Why didn't you say that to Yalik?
Shout out to that. What are you talking about?
Because y'all had a whole like kung fu discussion over there, and you ain't mentioned one time that you think you could whoop his ass.
First of all, between people that actually fight, it happens without being spoken. It's like I probably could, but it doesn't have to be spoken, and you would know that if you like been in that type of situation where you're training and you can sense things, the animal, you can sense the animal
of another man. Congratulations.
But fuck. LOI the show, April 3rd, draft day. It's going to be a lot of good people. While LOIs, any questions or concerns. But other than that, please like the video. Shout out to all the people on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you are listening to this at 7 p.m. and you did not listen to us at 7 a.m. in the morning when this shit dropped. 6 a.m. Thank you. Do better. But thank you. LOI the show. 3 Oak Mondays, Homeroom Tuesdays. LOI, you've been watching.
Close this show. It's the third time you was like, I'm going to get another momentum going. Shout some more shit out. Anything else?
No, I'm going to have you sit here frustrated.
You want to shout out your dojo?
No, I'm going to have you sit here frustrated.
Go get your white belt and have Lauren try it on since you like him in your garments.
We're going to end on that gay note. Jay Nobles.
You're the referee. Tone Groove.
Throwing it down. White man behind the boards. White man behind the board.
Yeah.
We out. You ain't talking, nigga.
Hey, you decide.